Well, 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 well. If it isn't our 5th session within a week, it started with neutral, and now we're here. You're the number 7 of 8 so far. How do you feel so far, Jeremy?
I mean, rather nervous.
Nervous? Oh, well. Anyway, let's get the vibe going here, shall we? So, this will set the tunes of what's going to occur. Where do we begin? Emptiness. We start from emptiness. But it's only in that void do we find the specks of powerful grains. Those very grains we call stars. The light in which they beam upon drifting rocks. Those drifting rocks that harbor the oceans, the air, the lands, the carnal fires. To creatures large and small. Grains within grains. They're rightfully empty on this empty ocean as they cruise drifting endlessly around a radiant orb of brilliant light. That light which gives and takes away their purpose, crushes and creates hope. That very grain, that world shadowed by its orbiting siblings, somber and sorrowful. They cry among the stars, gazing at their troubled sibling. "What's the matter, Nightshade? We thought you won for peace. Has your longing for war made you bored with troubles? Don't worry, we see something happening. A tiny grain on you begins to stir among the others. Maybe they'll create something interesting this time. Maybe they'll..." "Shh, sister, we can't stir her. She needs the rest for what's about to occur." Nightshade. A world where hope is a common commodity, yet a fleeting, drifting grain. For this world harbors no compassion. It merely is a wanderlust drifter. And you, my insignificant grain, already on a very tumultuous journey, secluded.
Cool. And okay.
Hello. Oh, cool.
Hi.
Oh, my headset died. Awesome.
Yeah, I noticed.
I heard you, but then I heard you saying too cool. It's like, anyway, what's the last thing you heard me say?
You were talking about Nightshade.
Okay. I'll go back. A world where hope is a common commodity, yet a fleeting, drifting grain. For this world harbors no compassion. It merely is a wanderlust drifter. And you, my insignificant grain, already secluded and waylaid from the various peoples that you grew up with, of your own volition or not, unsure, but still here you remain. For a good portion of your life you've been separate from people, from yourself, but at the same time trying to find yourself, and in doing so coming upon potential from a life before that you didn't think possible. By doing so, you find these methods of trying to take care of yourself. You gained the ability and the affinity to nature. And by doing so, you learn to connect and see deeper into the meanings of what life has and the wisdom that you can garner from such. But your quiet life from society in the wilderness came to a pause. Your hermitage abandoned for a discovery. Something that you thought willing to possibly integrate you back into the rest of society. And so you simply started to dismantle your makeshift camp, your abode, long forgotten from the people who may know or maybe think you for dead. But now, with this discovery in hand,
Your headset cut out again.
hey, hello?
Hi!
Hey, let me change the battery in my headset. This is getting a little annoying. So,
Yeah.
sorry
Fair
about that.
No, you're fine.
Okay. You come to wrapping up the very last pieces of that, what conspired of your home for the last several years. But with a mission in mind and confidence in hand, you begin your journey back to the east. You traveled a very long ways westward. Not sure how long, but there's a mountain ahead of you. And you've journeyed several days now since undertaking this mission, and you've just basically crossed over the Crow Talon Peaks, or the mountain range, seeking refuge, or at least some form of human guidance, people's wisdom beyond your own to help you garner the insight into what you have in your bag right now. 5 days into your journey, you find yourself descending downward. Modo. It's evening, and you find yourself surrounded by another day of constant rain. How do you feel about your journey so far as we jump to you?
This seems to be fine. As long as there's no people around.
He mutters to himself as the rain continues to be an onslaught of annoyance, as just the drow and cold pelting upon him. It's a light rain, but still, it's tiresome, and you seek warmth. Modo, give me a survival check as you try to cross into the dusk of the evening and try to gain some more ground.
That was a 19, so plus 4, 23.
Okay, do we have night vision? I think.
I think we would.
Do halflings have?
Do
Just to double.
halflings have it?
Let's double check. Halflings have a lot of surprises in their midst.
I know, but one of them might not be dark vision.
Let's see. I'm not seeing it. So, at your discretion, you have the choice to. You know the path before you. It's just second nature. But at the same time, other denizens of the dark and wilderness also might have a very good thought of where they go within the land. What do you wish to do for yourself this evening as it grows dimmer and dimmer? As we go to the wilderness soundtrack.
You know what? I will most likely look for a tree that has been hollowed out because of age.
All right. Well, now the next thing. let's bring you into roll 20 for the first time.
Okay.
I've been neglecting my duties. So, a proper accord. Welcome to Toukin. Enjoy your stay.
Nice. Oh my god, the eye. I believe that's an eye.
Okay, cool. Let me give you control to your token.
Who is Joe?
That's my test account.
Oh, okay.
All right. Let me bring some vision to you in this dark recess. Can you see yet?
No.
Okay. Let me work on that. How about now?
Yes.
All right.
My god, is it tiny? Let me keep going. Let me just zoom in all the way. There we go. I see myself.
The
I can even
darkness is
move
very
myself.
the wilderness is very vast.
That I can see.
Back to the wilderness to cool. All right. With that in mind, do you venture onward, or do you try to find some form of refuge for the evening?
I would first use Produce Flame.
Okay.
Because
All right.
that can give me a 10 feet radius of dim light.
All right.
Oh,
Well, should be bright then. Should be
it's
bright light
bright
then
light
dim.
and then
So
dim
20
light.
feet.
Yeah,
So
so 20
basically
feet.
20 feet. All right. Let me kind of get that going for you. So 10 feet, huh?
Yeah, 10 feet. 10-foot radius of
All right.
bright light, then 10 feet of dim light.
Well, feel free to carry forward. And as your progression goes by, we'll see what occurs.
Okay.
The night continues to pelt on you, and the rain unyielding. You still to feel some of your muscles get colder and damp and a little lethargic. It's been a long day's rough of travel. But you go on. You feel confident in navigating as a survivalist through this land. What would be crossing his thoughts, one might wonder.
When will I be out of this blasted rain?
But you hear crackling of branches, trees. Give me a perception check.
Alright. 20.
The wind has started to pick up again, and the rain starts to almost sting as it comes from the side. It's light, but still it's an annoyance, and you hear the trees start to groan and creak. Certain twigs and smaller branches fall down, and you hear the every now and then as you go deeper and deeper downward this mountainous slope to where you hope is civilization coming soon. It's been several years, and remembering the journey doesn't come easy. But you've made great mileage over the past several days.
May I ask about the tree that is like below me? Would I be able to just be under it as I am small?
Yes, you could easily. You're a small creature, and you're technically half that space right there.
Yeah. So if I go under here, I would be kind of safe from the rain above me.
Okay. Absolutely. As Modo continues to relent against nature and its ever ongoing gift, but also its ever ongoing stigma. It's it's there to provide, but at the same time, you just wish it'd go away. And you feel like the sweat of where you worked up over the course of the day is just replaced by cold dampness against the back of your neck, and it sends a chill down the rest of your spine just thinking about how uncomfortable you are. It's like, okay, I know I can keep going, but what does Modo want to do?
I wish for the rain to disappear.
Right.
I need to continue on my journey. I need to know, does this substance go against nature?
An insane such as if Mother Nature, the very essence, or some deity somewhere is playing a cruel prank on you. The rain begins to pick up. It goes from light to heavy, and what you thought was refuge is, well, howling and eerie as the creaking intensifies, and the lurching and the gramp becomes even more moist as trickles of water begin to become more apparent as they go against the bark and against your back. It's going to be a long night.
So I'm being hit by the rain again, right?
Oh, it is increased in veracity. It was light, and now it is. The wind is still semi-steady, but it is cold, mountainous rain, and unfortunately for you, with how the winds go in the world, they go from west to east, and you're on the other side of the mountaintop, and this precipitation is coming down on you like a torrent.
I must find shelter.
Right. Give me a survival check to find a good layout in the area and using the best of your judgment to figure out what will keep. Okay.
10.
So 10. You depart away from the tree for a bit, searching other fallen trees, perhaps, maybe some form of like an outlying cave or a dugout, but no, it's just it's so dark. It's against all your senses. Like you have keen eyes and nose and ears normally, but not being naturally gifted in seeing into the darkness, it goes against you, and you find yourself stumbling and tripping on mud and slipping on small little twigs. Your feet barely like keeping yourself planted on the ground. Give me a dexterity saving throw to see if you can maintain your footing.
Oh nope, natural 1.
You think you got yourself like in a good position, like yes, the wind's gonna subside a little bit, and then you lurch just a little bit, and then your right heel gives, and you lurch and you fall over on your side, and face fur of like moss and
Treat? Treat?
as if Mother Nature is just playing a cruel joke on you, making your night a living hell in the sense that it's just you are just purely uncomfortable and you want out of this. Finding yourself back on your feet. What can you do next? There has to be something. Where do I go? There has to be something. Give me another survival check.
3 plus 7.
It's almost as if just you're not going to have a chance at anything, and maybe it's just best to stick near the tree and just wait for it to pass. At least there's no thunder or lightning. At least there's no worry of getting struck. Give me a perception check. That lingering thought in the back of your mind. Do you hear thunder? Or is this all in the back of your mind?
16.
Tuning your ears, knowing your senses don't have to rely on your vision, you feel comfortable knowing that it's just really heavy rain, just precipitation, and nothing electrifying beyond that. There's a sense of relief. I mean, you're at least partially safe.
Can I use Druidcraft to know of the weather in my location for the next 24 hours?
Sure, let me, I will do my best to, help supplement that, because a lot of this is the weather is based on what I roll and you roll, so I will say this. For the next 12 hours, it is going to be heavy to light rain. That is what I can say. So
I definitely need better shelter than this tree.
So how do you wish it to manifest?
Well, it would choose how it would manifest by what it would be.
Okay. So in this case, it is a globule of very bright aquamarine, and it fluctuates from heavy waves to light, and it just keeps repeating the same sequence. It's not a... It doesn't help your mind.
It's raining all night.
So I would, I guess at this point, for the sake of your own well-being, it might be best to start making some form of makeshift camp, or if not, this rain is going to take a toll on your health in some way or another.
Yeah.
As you start to see more and more of your breath get colder and in this really dim darkness. What?
Right? I think I know what I'm gonna do. Since I've been living in the forest, I will take branches from this tree and take leaves from bushes and trees and to make myself a makeshift small little lean-to.
Okay. They're very damp, and it's hard to get a wrap of them. Give me a dexterity and a survival check to see how well you can haphazardly scrounge this together.
Okay, 15 on dex.
Okay, that's a success.
And then survival.
Yes.
Aw, 7.
One kind of help made up for the other. It's above average success in this case. So it kind of makes up. So it kind of semi-equalizes. It's a very subtle success. It takes you about 30 minutes to kind of wrap them all together, but you kind of get a little bit of... You have some screening over your head right now. And you have that little your produce flame within your hand still, correct?
Yes, I would at least have something flickering.
Yeah. So you would have a little bit of warmth to help, stem away the cold that grows more and more as the night goes on.
Yeah.
All right, Jeremy, give me a d20
Just a normal
roll.
D20?
Just a normal d20 roll.
Oh my god! Nat 1!
Hmm.
That is actually interesting.
All right. Let me get my book for this one.
Rolling for the character went well, but rolling for anything happening to the character goes wrong.
It's just the nature of things. But okay. Let's see what we got here. All right. For the duration, you don't know how long, the rain has subsided. Now would be an ample time to gather anything else you'd like to help make a shelter for the evening. You won't have any disadvantage in doing so, but since you have the light to help give you vision and searching for materials and such. So, how are you going to help, or at least garner the items necessary for your shelter for the evening? What comes to mind?
Well, food and water.
Okay. You have some in your backpack still. You have a water skin. It's maybe about quarter way full. You've been taking sips here and there, and you have some of your rations that you kind of like scrounged together before you left.
Yeah. Let's see. Other than that, anything I can use. I'm gonna go down. Is this a dead log next to me?
Let's see. Yeah, it is a downed log. Just to give you essence, not everything is going to be, 1-to-1 of like.
Yeah, I know.
It's tried the best representation of what I can find for the scenario as possible. Anyway, but yes, in that direction there is fallen timber. It's kind of hollowed out, if you will. And since it's such a large object, it seems like it could fit creatures such as yourself within it to a safe degree. But as it becomes true night at this point, and you see the moon peek out every so often, the rain's kind of quenched for the time. You see in the further on the distance that there is a larger, darker band from the moonlight where it kind of illuminates against. So, let's see if nature has something up its sleeve. Okay. And okay. Do you find yourself going within the downed tree?
No, since I know that it's hollowed out, I would be able to most likely push it
Yes.
towards the tree above.
Well, okay. Just because it's hollowed out does not mean it's light.
Oh, fine. I'll be able to roll it over.
You're a very small. Mind you, you're a small creature. So, are you going to attempt to roll it?
Yes, I will attempt to roll it.
Okay. Are you rolling it the direction you came from, or the direction you're going toward?
Most likely the way I'm coming from. So I'll go from the bottom part down here.
Yes.
And rotate it, basically by pushing one end.
Okay. Give me a strength check.
Just strength saving throw, or just strength itself?
Check. Saving throws are different than checks. As if something. Oh, okay. You find a good angle to get some decent leverage going on. With that roll, yeah, given your size, it takes a few minutes to get your footing proper, but you're able to start basically pushing it and pivoting it against to where you want to have it fastened against.
Yeah,
you trying to have
right next to the lean-to. So I
Okay.
have at least one side protected
Okay.
on that side, so it'll be a little bit easier when I go back here.
Give
Because then I
me
would have something blocking, or at least blocking the wind.
passive perception.
Passive perception is
At this point, you start to hear chittering. And then you hear a growling. And you hear something from this direction. As if there's an argument or a fight. You're not certain, but the voices are much louder than what you're capable of uttering. And they do not seem to be in happy terms with what they are producing.
Would I be able to tell what type of... Well, what type of animal or whatever is making this sound?
Roll me a nature check. Which one are you trying to deduce? From the second you can deduce the second one you can figure out it's some form of bear.
Okay. So the second one I probably will try to deduce since I would know what the first one is.
You wouldn't know what the first one is.
Okay.
But you can still try.
Okay.
So give me a nature check. You've come through this mountain range before.
That's a nat 20. So 24.
So what you do know is you are warned when you came through and you were passing through let me get my notes out. Through Thoglas. The people there did give you the warning. Be wary of the trees. For they harbor things that we do not see. The things that we do not see are very large arthropods, known as barkpedes.
Okay.
They are ambush predators, and they go after creatures roughly equal to smaller than their range once they get close enough to where they kind of station themselves. So think of like a leaf bug, but on a massive scale, but where it has the advantage of blending into what it's kind of perched itself on. It looks almost like the bark itself, hence its name, the barkpede. It is a very dangerous and voracious predator. And luckily, its meal is not you right now, from what you can deduce. And with that in mind, what will you do?
Question is, will I leave my shelter for more protection?
So you do know, a natural 20, they don't venture from where they usually station themselves. They usually perch themselves upside down, and they try to grapple or wrangle any unsuspecting creature that may be passing through.
Okay, so they stay on... Basically, they stay on their tree.
They stay on their tree.
Yeah. So that means I am relatively safe right here.
From what you can glean, for now, yes. This isn't something that is an active hunter, like the bear would be. Well, I should say, the was bear.
Yeah, it was a bear. If that is correct... So I know they wouldn't leave their tree, and they're already going to be feeding on a bear. So I shouldn't worry so much about their next meal for right now. And I am protected so far by this tree, but at the same time, you know what? Can I check both trees that I have? The one that's the dead log next to me and also the tree above me.
Absolutely.
If there's any of these.
Wait, what are you looking for?
To see if there's any other ambush predators on these trees that
you have the insight to know that they're not common and they're territorial.
Okay.
The only time they usually venture off their tree is to snag prey, bring it back to their kind of like their residence, or to mark and secure territory and potential other sex creatures of their species for
Okay.
breeding rights. But
So
go ahead, by all means,
Yeah.
for your own well-being.
Yeah. What would I use? Survival or nature?
If you're trying to ascertain the tree, survival.
Okay. 17.
You look around and you notice there are no markings or scratch marks that would be something to denote that a creature that you assume is over there to be a barkpede is has no way made its residence on the tree or trees you've laid claim to for this time.
So for now, I'll stay in my shelter until the rain stops.
Oh, the rain has stopped for now.
Okay, so it has stopped,
For now,
but it is night. So
but you do see that in some clouds in the distance, coming over the mountain, that they will pick up again. So this is a good time to
yeah, grab anything I can.
yes.
So
Let's see how they're doing over there. And the other. Oh no.
The bear's still losing.
Oh, it's very one-sided.
I can see that.
And then the finishing touches. Okay. Kind of
Yeah, I
came
mean
back.
the bear's picking is trying to put up a fight.
And the last one.
Oh, the bear actually is trying.
All right, so it's kind of. All right, you basically. The bear's still alive, and you hear you hear the really violent chittering of something as if it's does not have the upper hand anymore. And then eventually you don't hear the murmurs or the bailing of the bear, and it just goes quiet, uncertain of whatever fate occurred to both creatures. But it's too dark to make out. You only get the sense of sloshing from whatever scuffle it was, and leaves in the wind.
And thus, the cycle of life continues. I'm going to grab more branches to increase my protection from the rain.
All right, give me a I'll give you a survival check. You've been in this area for about an hour now, basically.
11.
That's enough. You have basically good enough branches to kind of like find a decent bit of structure for whatever kind of contorted pseudo home you might make.
Now I can actually just stay here and most likely rest until the sun. I guess the sun comes over the horizon.
Okay. Your back is turned toward the sun, but you will see obviously, you will see light within the morning, potentially. So, it is basically third quarter moon crest, where the moon is almost at its zenith in the sky. You can't see it clearly. There's still cloud cover, but nope. It's coming. And yep.
At 20.
That rain. You saw those clouds in the distance, those heavier, darker clouds from the moonlight?
Yep.
They made their way back. And you have more protection, and at least you're not going to be drenched. And you have enough of the sticks and the refuse and leaves to kind of help redirect the flow of the water. And you kind of made a little dirt, mud, little mound to help redirect the water so they don't flow towards you down this hill. But with that in mind, you find yourself sipping some water, and leaving it out to maybe get a little few drops of rain to help refill it. Kind of munching on your ration. Eventually, the night grows more and more, and your eyes grow heavier, and your own form of warmth fading as your conscience starts to drift. You eventually succumb to the night. Give me a wisdom saving throw to see how well your first night is.
13.
Okay. Above what you needed. You have steady dreams. You think back about your journey, why it's led you here, why you ventured out to begin with. Why did I, of all people, go out? Why the exodus? What was my true goal besides finding myself? Questions within this realm of dreams. Of course, then your discovery is like, that has to be it. But that can't be only it. There's so much more I've learned, things I didn't before. And the things I could do tomorrow, and then suddenly, you awake. Tomorrow has come, and a new day begins. Modo, the extent of your journey is still at the fringes of its beginning. Do we pursue where we believe to be civilization in the direction that you came from initially, long ago?
Time to return to civilization. But for how long? Maybe this time I'll stay in civilization. Time will only tell. Continue on. I guess I'll head more towards the road. That's why I'm heading up. And then, so I guess we'll continue down the mountain.
So at this point, there's no need to kind of like show the map. It's just a symbolic feel of you progressing through the forest. Give me 3 d20s.
3? Alright.
Yes.
Might as well just use dice roller here because I can just hit 3.
Okay. Yeah. It is colder than it was yesterday. There's no wind. And it's just mountainous calm. There's no precipitation there. It's just lingering coldness. The dampness still pervading you from the night before, but it's a dark, hazy sky. But there's no rain. Thank the gods there's no more rain. Mm-hmm. And hopefully it stays that way. But from your journey downward, down this mountain, give me a survival check.
Oh. Another natural 20.
And as if you raised a finger to the gods and saying, no, it's not you who controls nature. I'm the one who's become one with nature. And all the mud, all the trees, all the rubbish, all the refuse, it's as if nothing. Oh, wait, look, there's the a body of a half-eaten bear. Better not go near that. You want to look for the bark peat, or you feel confident that you're not going in its direction? That's a natural 20 in survival, so
yeah, you know
I would
what?
say
I will try.
Roll me a perception check with advantage.
Okay. You know, let me just roll 2 here. Up. Let's let's see. That'll
You
be a
have
12.
no idea.
Yeah, that'll be a 12.
You have no idea where this thing is.
Okay.
But all you know is there's a bear with half of its head gone and one of its arms gone and most of it
Treat? Treat?
Treat?
there he is. And then most of its upper torso has been consumed by something very ravenous. And you know not to go in that direction.
Yeah, since that's its food, it's probably in the nearest trees around it. So I'll avoid the trees that are around that bear.
Precisely. That is what you can glean.
Since I
And
know that it was down here, it's the reason why I was heading up here. To
it
not
is
get near around it.
it is an adolescent black bear. Or I should say it was an adolescent black bear. And you've dealt with them before. Mostly you try to scare them away. They're shy, but they aren't fighters with other humanoid creatures. But still, if even a younger one was to sneak up on you, you would be worse for wear, or wear for worse.
To be honest, I'm small enough to be prey.
To a lot of things, both on the ground, in the sky, and what lurks below. Well, Modo, with that roll in mind, you hop and you skip with such confidence and fervor that your whole monologue before of getting back at those who would make your night so infuriatingly annoying and bitter. You're so uncomfortable and finally respite, satisfaction. You feel you can take on not the day ahead, you could take on the week ahead and thrive. And that's what you do. You bound across the rocks, the boulders, in some cases leaping from tree to tree as you come across very small ravines and streams that dot your way as you go downward. Obviously trying to use your own momentum and the gravity that pulls you in this direction to aid you in your speed. You make double progress as if you had a normal day. Make a perception check.
Okay. Why not? Let's just use the dice roller. That would be a 19.
17? Oh, 19. Oh.
Yeah, remember, +6.
Yeah. You don't see it, but you hear it. It's a tree being felled. But it's different. Right before you heard it fall, you heard a chopping sound. An axe going against the husk and bark of a tree. Its final protection against all those that would prevent it from growing in this life. And it makes a big thud. Well, that's a relief. Finally. There has to be someone nearby. I'm going the right direction, you probably think to yourself. Do you progress onward?
Yes.
Okay. All right.
With the echoes of an axe, I know I've found civilization.
With that in mind, you draw yourself closer and closer, and then you hear another. It echoes through the forest as you descend downward. And another 10 or so minutes pass as you get extremely close. Another, and this time you see the tree in the distance, falling. And then suddenly, figures. They're within eyesight. Give me a perception check to see what you are gazing at.
17.
Okay. All right. Wow. Another 13 roll. Interesting.
I know, right? Even I'm kind of impressed.
Let me bring them out. You see a dwarven man, with axe in hand. And then something behind him. Something large. Something totally alien. Let me reveal to you what the world has to offer. As I try to get my reveal thing to work. As I try to get my reveal thing to work. As I try to get my reveal thing to work. Come on here. There we go. You see before you a young dwarf. He's beyond his teenage years and well into his young adult. Maybe the equivalent of a 30-year-old human in terms of his
Oh my god, what happened
age.
to this tree?
Uh,
I know what happened, but still.
But
I
that's
just look
not-
at it.
You see the axe in hand. But it wasn't him that felled the tree. It was what was behind him. Give me an intelligence check.
Okay, just straight intelligence. Oh.
Okay.
Natural 20!
All right.
Why am I rolling nat 20s?
You have only heard whispers of these creatures. And they are not privy to usually working with other humanoids. But this one, it's a Thurkreen. Or a Thurkreen. And it towers over this dwarf. It's bipedal insectoid-like form. 2 larger upper arms and 2 lower arms in its abdomen. It has a blue and black carapace, and you see it. These very opulent emerald eyes, and suddenly they lock with yours. Oh, let's see how far you are away. Oh, no, don't move the map, Takkul. Alright. There we go. Yep. And you, in that instant, as you lock eyes, Modo, something alien penetrates your mind. Stranger, who are you?
Wonder if I can hear what's in my head.
You hear it. This is telepathy.
Yeah.
As it kind of makes some gestures, and it makes some clicks and rattles with its mandibles and to the dwarf. Hey, who? Over there? Oh, okay. Hey, stranger. Who might you be?
My name is Modo. I came from the forest.
Yeah, that right you did. You're heading? You coming from down the mountain by yourself? That's,
Yes.
it's not this very smart. There are lots of things out there that could easily get ya. So,
Don't worry. I'm...
you alright?
Yeah.
He kind of like looks you over to make sure you're not hurt or like bleeding or actually, and also make me an insight check.
Insight. Why not? I'll just start using the dice roller here. Oh god. 9.
Hard to glean exactly what he's looking at in your direction. Maybe he's just trying to see how short you are. You're not certain.
There was a...
Halfling!
Yes.
A little lonesome all by yourself out there.
Yeah, well, last
well-
night there was a barkpeed and a black bear.
A barkbead, and you survived to tell the tale. Oh, you're a lucky one, laddie. All right, well, I,
Oh, oh, you're cutting out again. And you're gone.
damn it.
Oh, and now you're back.
Okay, all right. What was the last thing you heard me say?
To be honest, I am not sure.
Okay. Oi, laddie. You all right? I'm surprised you happened to survive that outing and coming across a barkpeed and whatever that poor sod of a bear might have happened, because they usually lose in the fights with the barkers. So,
Yeah, from
you-
what I remember, there was only half a bear in the morning.
oh well, it's going to be fed for quite a while. They usually, once they eat, they don't have to eat again for a few more weeks. So, it's good on you for not becoming a snack. A midnight snack, or it's usually when they're most active during the evening. So, my name's make sure I get his name right. Uh-huh. Uh-huh. My notes say, what do my notes say? My notes say, my name's Bertram. I am, well, and this is my chief. Well, chief from our company. We're loggers. We cut down timber and we take it back to Douglas. It's down the hill, or the rest of the mountain, about, you know.
Yeah, didn't you, like, out of character, didn't you say that was where I came from?
That is indeed where you came from. So, you got the name?
Yeah,
Or you're just strange
Yeah.
halfling person?
no,
Oh,
my name would be Modo Flicker.
Modo. Well, anyway, I Bartham Glass, at your service. Mostly going to point you in the direction of not being eaten from what's in the direction behind you, and sometimes in your peripheral, and my peripheral, and even my associate here, Zultuk. Is Zultuk? Say hi. And the green kind of has such a strange way of articulating and proposing its own body in gestures. It's like very unnatural. Like, you feel the insectoid motion, but it's if it's trying to its best to mimic that of other humanoids and the gestures they might have in day-to-day business. And then you hear a series of clacks. Good live. And then you hear some the pervasion in your head again. Good to see you are not good. Please, we will come with us as we take this back to our workshop. We'll protect you and offer assistance in where you might be willing to go. Is the thoughts kind of like settle off in the rest of your mind? Oh, you're giving him the talk down, huh? It kind of the thing gives a nod. Right. So yeah, he's new here, but he's really good at what he does. Yeah, as you see, there's 3 trees that have been felled. Probably the ones that you heard as you came down the hill.
I can see that. It seems like he does very well at taking down life.
Well, yes, that is what we do. We take from the land. But you also see there's a pouch on both of their hips. Give me a perception check.
Okay. Yeah, that's an 8.
You're not certain, but you do see him. Both of them take their hands and like into those pouches, and they start to like kind of throw some out, and then they take a one in their other pouch on their adjacent hips, and they each respectively take like a grain or a pebble or something, and they go into the dirt, and they kind of like dig around a little bit, and then they stick their hand down, and then they spit into the hole, and then they cover it back up. You're pretty sure that they're replanting.
Yeah, I think I caught on to that.
Anyway, yeah, you have any spare rope on you? We gotta drag these buttes back down. Make some nice furnishings. And homes.
You know, yeah, I'll take out my 50 feet of hempen rope.
Ah, you got rope on. Oh, the one I have on me is getting stretched pretty thin. It's starting to, you see more of the sinews starting to undo. But thank you. And are you going to assist them as they drag these trees and parts of the logs they've kind of cut back to their destination?
Why not?
Okay. Give me a dexterity check to kind of like get a good fastening on one of the trees that Ziklo Talk is currently working on. Okay. 8
that would
plus
be a
an 11?
Yeah, that'll be 11.
Yeah, you find a good perch where there's kind of like a branch that's feels sturdy enough. You can kind of like fasten it on and do a decent enough like wing knot. All right, good. You've been out here a while. It shows. How many people are good at making knots that are secure? But anyway, he kind of goes a little closer to you now. And anyway, I said my name before, but here I am again. I'm
Barton.
one of the Glaus brothers, and he puts his hand out towards you to shake.
I will shake his hand back.
Ah! Oh, give me a strength check.
Okay, why not? 4.
Well, it's surprising a wee lad like you has survived for coming down that mountaintop by yourself. I'm really surprised, but I don't know. Maybe nature works in mysterious ways up here in the Crowstalon. So, fallen out of the nest, have we? Or are you a fighter from beyond?
I'm more of an alchemist.
An alchemist? Huh. Never took you for your get-up. I don't see any of your fancy gizmos that they usually use to, like, do with the their sorcerous glass wares and such. And you know of alchemy, people? Do not. No.
Is there any alchemist in Togrask?
No, we have, what we have mostly are, get my notes. We have, we have a mine for various, gemstones. We have a very famous jeweler in the a whole family-owned business. They do jewels, and then me and my brothers, we have Glaus and Stamps. We do all the timber and logging around here. As you can see, Griffo is one of our employees, and he's, just him and I are just out today while working. I have my brother Benjamin and my other brother Book. But no alchemist, no. There is Xara. She's kind of made a shop around town. She works with flowers. I don't know. She's nice, worth a shot, maybe, I guess. But
it's a start.
Okay. Well, anyway, I'll help us take this back, and we'll show you who you can maybe find. There's also you can always go to Iggy's. They're on the tavern in town. maybe some lead. I don't know.
Nice.
The only other thing comes to mind, and maybe St. Petersburg. I think around this time they have some things going on, events. I think my brother Brooke is going down there. He should be at the tavern today, just getting his last bit of meal before he departs and heads southward. He goes out and is the business advocate and trying to get more customers, and so they can travel up here and get this nice hearty wood from us. And he's also our best woodcrafter too. So anyway, I've not talking for me. We have a lot of work to do. So get those muscles moving. And he's going to go back to Kiflo and start to drag and carry these pieces of timber down. All right, so both of them. Oh, actually no. He's proficient. Oh, he's more than proficient. And then Kiflo, because his build. Okay. Oh, good thing he rolled advantage. Yeah. You see it, like the muscles tense on
Person?
brothers on Berthlem, and or to make it easier for you, Bert for short, if you want to call him that. You can also call me Bert. It's people find it easier. So you see he's on the kind of the medium stature for dwarves and builds, about 4'9", but no, that his height has nothing to do with any of this. His physique is just raw, blunt, burly, and bulging. You see his shoulders and back muscles and his tries and his buys bulge, and you see the ground kind of like give beneath him as he starts to pull, and that tree starts to give, and you can only assume it's several hundred pounds, like multitudes of it, and then to kind of like add advantage to advantage. Ziklo, also, his end of all this tree just gives way, and it's easy. It's like making I don't know. I'm not a logger, so I don't have all the expressions for what they would use, but it's an easy job for them.
Yeah.
So, if you're going to assist, give me a strength check.
Actually.
Yes.
With some of the rope.
Okay. Yeah, you already have it on.
With some of the rope.
Yep.
Could I grab some of the branches from here and make some sort of trolley, like in the game The Forest?
So you're trying to make it like put them in like a makeshift sled, or like
basically a makeshift sled,
or trying to basically roll the logs or the sticks underneath the log as they pull it downward.
To be honest, I was thinking of making a sled, just so
Go ahead.
Easier to push.
Make me an intelligence check and then a survival check.
Okay.
But since this is something you're confident in, I'll give you a +2 to your intelligence roll.
Okay.
From what you normally have.
Okay. I don't think I need the +2, but that's a 21 plus the other 2. That's 23.
Okay, and then for the survival.
Yeah, the survival. That would be a 17.
Okay, wow, this is definitely more than enough. And then they kind of like see you just like, you pull for a bit, and then you think, there's a better way to do this for me and my physique.
Stature.
Wait. I know you probably like to help, and you probably want to see what real men do, but wait, what are you doing? Wait, what? What haphazard contraption are you? What is that wood for? What are those branches? What are you doing? Oh, is doing something. Yeah, I can see that, Ziklo.
Do not worry. I am
Zik
merely making a sled to carry on the wood. Make it easier for me to push.
Ziklo realizes you're also trying to kind of like make a contraption to help make the log's traversal downward much easier. I think he has a better idea with using brain over our run. As he kind of like clicks and his mandibles twitch and kind of like formulate the really hard to understand words. Okay, well, sure, knock yourself out. They're gonna keep pulling, heading downward. They've gone about, they've gone about 200 meters so far as you kind of like get this all fastened. And it's right about now you kind of really, in a quick pace, managed to get this pseudo sled or this little trolley built out and ready to kind of place underneath this this log. Would you like to go ahead and do so?
Yes.
Okay, go right ahead. Give me a dexterity check to see if you can place it in the right crevices.
Okay. Oh, come on. That's a 7.
So you struggle at first, and here's like, yes, finally, this is it. Something popped. You're not sure what it was. Was it the tree or was it the sled?
Probably the sled.
It doesn't really matter to you. It's like, yeah, it's on. Probably. Give me an insight check to see if you can kind of glean if, or actually no. Give me a perception check to see if you can spot anything that might have caught. You noticed immediately that pop was where one of the braces, which keeps the bottom portion of the sled or trolley together, where it would slide against the earth. It seemed to have uncome out of its like wedge that you kind of like haphazardly, knocked into, like place it into the little wood crevasse. And with that in mind, it's like, okay, I see what I did wrong. And then you see the error when you're trying to put it on. This time roll a dexterity check with advantage.
Okay. That would be a 21.
It goes on, it fastens itself. This is snug as a bug in a nature's rug. And the Ziklo kind of looks back. Well done. Hop aboard. And he actually gestures you to come to him. Kind of like both his left and lower left arms kind of reach out as if to like, come, you can hop on top. And you're really up close now. You should be able to move your character, I think, still.
Okay.
He's easily 3.5 times. I mean, 2.5 times taller than you are. This is the Hercules beetle, if it was.
Oh, don't worry.
Humanoid.
I basically just wrote a giant Heracross.
Yeah, this is an immaculate creature. It's almost beautiful how on-striking his entire figure and form is. It's like one of nature's oldest creatures in its most opulent form, but it's simple, and there's no muscles and things that you have in your body. It's just a large body and everything's hidden underneath. And what is hidden underneath is quite ferocious, you can glean. But thankfully, this is a very passive creature, and it seems to be in good company and appreciates that what it does from what you can glean from just its gesturing towards you. But yeah, you hop aboard.
Yeah.
Kids will talk, and well, found a new friend, I see. Short fellow, but well, welcome to the company. You're an honorary Glaus brother. Even though don't share blood, but you've been a big help so far. And in this like passive conversation, you've gone another like 300 meters, and around this point that you start to see and hear the ongoing of voices other than your own and theirs, and suddenly you see a large mill, and then a entire onset of areas where logs and timber have been set, and some are in the process of going through a saw, and others you see other dwarves, humans, other creatures in a mix of like pulling and or in this case, because terminology related to logging, I actually had to learn. Let's see. Uh, uh, let's see. Where'd I put it? Haulers, buckers, and choke setters. Right now, what you're doing is that of a choke setter, where you're pulling the tree or timber with cord or rope.
Okay.
And these other people are those that are going through the preparation of sawing and going through the mill process. But yeah, you're basically an honorary choke setter at this point for the Klaus company, or the let's see, what was the special name that I gave them? Glaus then Stumps. That's the name of the company. You usually get closer, you can kind of see like the little wooden etched logo on this side of the this estate in the building in front. And there's other people who are like caught in eyes, like a stranger with birth, a stranger of birth. And then some other people like catch note of you, is like, hey, you, huh, wow, hey, you're riding Ziklutak. Wow, I've never seen him taking a liking to other people besides Bert and the owners. Ha. Yes, he's very good company. And kind of clicks back to this passerby, and he kind of like points with his like kind of holds your feet with his upper left arm, and then he uses his right to point. You should get back to work. No more on looking. And they kind of like kind of lose their interest and go back to what they're doing, but mostly also just trying to make sure they stay in the good respects of their chief. So yeah, this is where we work. Also, we're on the outskirts of Douglas. You been here before, or you come from the other side?
I have been from here.
Oh, well, I've never recognized you before, and certainly Gifel doesn't either.
It has been a long time.
Little and up in the years, maybe not as old as I, but it's okay. Anyway, you can the town's just over beyond the other side of our business. I can take you to the tavern, and we can maybe hook up with. I think my brother should still be there. He leaves at the evening and takes his trip down to St. Ferrisburg. Yes. But yes, lot of story to tell. You're a very interesting mountain man, Modo. You're Modo the mountain man so far. You certainly make this trip very interesting, and I don't have to completely break my back, or Kittle doesn't have to break his carapace doing job. So you have my thanks.
You're very welcome.
But at this point, you get a better look at all of them. Bert, he's like a dirty blonde hair. It's in a braided bony ponytail, and it's kind of like dangling over his left shoulder and just ending just above his left pec. And he's got a shaggy brown goatee.
Okay.
And kind of like kind of dull blue eyes, like dull gray,
Mhm.
like, and yeah, he's really chipper. Really his overalls are kind of ragged and beat. Probably goes through a lot of clothing as time goes by. This is a really physical occupation he's put himself in. With you can glean the rest of his family. But anyway, stories to tell. When's the last time you had a drink? Did you bring drink with you? Water doesn't count.
No. Uh, it has been quite a while. I ran out of alcohol. How long? 5, 6 years ago?
Wow, how are you living? I cannot go a day without a raspy drink. Ugh.
The last
Anyway,
time was when I tried to use good berries to make my own wine.
good berry is cannot certain I know what a good berry is. Is it just a fancy word for saying it tastes good? What's a good berry?
It's a magical berry.
He lets out a like just quaint laugh. Sure, sure. Anyway, let's take you to town. And you get to see my brother. Well, one of them at least. The other one's he's busy. See up there on the third floor. At our oldest brother, Benjamin. He's taking care of usual business affairs and trying to make new avenues of opportunity, as you would say. But yeah, uh, Ziklo, will you watch over the rest of the place and the rest of the fellas, come up. You're not going to watch Ziklo and I just dick around doing nothing, talking to stranger. We need you to get this work going. Yeah, sir, yes, sir. And just all the people kind of like come up and they take the rest of the rope and they start to undo like your. Oh wait, no, don't take that. That's his. Get that for me. And he kind of like goes over and walks and gets the other hempen rope and kind of like wraps it up around itself. And this is yours. Don't lose it. It's very. You never know when you're going to need one of these.
Thank you very much.
Indeed. Anyway, Ziklo, I'll see you later. Likewise. Take care of. I will do. So, Modo. Or
Yes.
Modo the Mountain Man. Let's take a tour. This is Thoglass, or I guess Thoglass since you last visited? Yes.
Yes, it has
Anyway.
changed quite a bit.
But yeah, as they're kind of walking by. But yeah, this is where my brothers and I work. This is Glouse and Stumps. As you can see, plenty of stumps up that hill. And they're farther up the mountain. And we do replant because they don't want the business to dry up. So, and you did notice on your way down. It didn't require a really hefty perception check or nature check. Like there are trees that are budding and they're like in their 5th or 6th or 7th year, and they're showing good health, and it seems they're taking adequate care and trying to cultivate the land as they take from the land. So anyway, Thoglass, well, it is the most opulent town in this reaches of Takkul and his funny words for giving names to provinces. Why do I make it hard for myself to pronounce my own names? Anyway, you know where you are. You know where you initially came this direction. This is the province of Hunkar, and this is in the westernmost fringes of it, as they lead into the Crow Talon Mountains. Anyway, yeah, Hunkar is, well, it's still kind of shitty still, and give me a history check. Please don't roll a natural 20. I'm gonna lose my mind.
Okay. Oh, thank God. That would be a 6.
It's an iffy country. It's all I know is sometimes conflict happens in some of the province that lie within it for kind of meager and non-meager reasons. That's all I can kind of remember. It's been a while, and
Yeah.
but anyway,
The Hunkader's normally shit. It has
Uh,
been a while ago, and it is still.
well, here it's a little less shit. I mean, we got a mine, we get plenty of jewelry that people come and take. Mostly topaz and opal, but topaz and opal are somewhat valuable.
Yeah.
Not
Last
completely.
time I was here, there was no mill.
We started the company about 9 years ago. So wow, you would have missed the ground founding. That was
Yes.
when Pa was still alive. Memories.
Yeah.
Anyway, wow. But yeah, that's okay. So over there is that's a jeweler's. That will be, as Takkul goes through more of his notes. What's mine is then yours. So I'll type to you. What's mine then yours. So I'll type that to what it is. Actually, I'll just type all the names of the companies, and so you can kind of write them down in case you want to take notes.
Oh, I've been taking notes. I'm guessing
So-
mind is basically the mind as in mining. So. Double O.
Yeah, and then.
Yep.
All right.
Yep.
I don't know. I don't really visit the pish poshness of Xara's. Or excuse me, I said her name wrong. She has a funny way of saying her name. Ada. Yeah, she calls herself Ada. She's a nice lady. She owns the beauty of something. It's what this called. I don't know what the rest of it's called, but they do flowers. There's many pretty mountain wildflowers that end up making their way to the capital and other recesses of the country and the province. So, not alchemy related, but I don't know. She might be at the tavern. I'm not sure, but Iggy might have some good stories. And at this point, you're well beyond the business, and you're in the kind of like the outer corners of the town. And this is where we can change the scene. Yeah. Oh boy. Scene transition. Woo! Let me give you access to your character token on the screen. Woo! Where are you? Woo! Also, this character's not here. Get off the screen. Wait. Yeah, character's not here. Get off the screen. Alright. And controlled by Lone Outcast, aka Jeremy.
Congrats.
And
I control myself on a grid of black. Somewhere in here. Oh my god, it's big. Oh my god. There it is.
yeah, that's you at the bottom right.
Yeah, I see it. I see myself way down there.
But yeah, this is Douglas. I don't. Is it bigger than last year? Remember? It feels it's pretty much the same for me because
it is bigger.
There's a few no buildings. The jeweler's always been here. My brothers and our business is I guess it's semi-new in the grand scheme of things. A lot of businesses here can be a few decades to older. And yeah, wait a second. Oh yes, of course. Gnomes, they live forever. I swear, man. Anyway, so yeah, Modo, what brings you back to this side?
He's going to take out the vial of black ash.
Oi, 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 oi. What is that? What are you pointing on to me? What is that? What is
No,
that?
this is not I'm pouring on. This is not what I'm pouring. It is what I found in the forest.
You found a vial in the forest.
No, the vial is mine.
Oh, okay. You found
Black.
the thing in the vial in the forest. Okay.
Yes. It does not seem to be natural.
I'm gonna have him. Ah, he scratches at the thought of what it could be. I think I'm not. I have no clue what that is. I really don't.
Do you think you'll know someone who might?
I'm not too certain, but I could try. Maybe after a drink. Yeah, maybe. Yeah, yeah.
Oh yeah. No.
Okay. All right.
Yes, we know
Anyway.
that.
And this is the oh god. Here comes the part where it's like, oh yeah, Takkul made like a name for every single one of these buildings here. No, he didn't. He made a name for like 4 of them.
The fact that you talk to yourself in the third person just yes, Takkul just made this.
Anyway, this yeah, it's like lingering thoughts. I need. It's about this time. It's about half crest for the day. Basically, it's around like a little bit afternoon. It was a pretty decent journey going down with that log, and you had a decent bit of the trek for half the day until you came upon, the felling of wood. So yeah, a lot of the day is flown by to a certain degree, but you had your fair share of like dialogue and discussion, of course. But anyway, yes, full glass, as pristine as it is ever. But yeah, the lake is a little bit down that direction. The town kind of is on the northeastern end of the lake, and the lake goes down, forms like the river, and the Forgo, yeah, the
Yes.
Forgo
So
goes
sad.
down to the yeah, the the river goes down and then goes into the ocean. I have never been that direction. It's quite a long ways away, but makes it's handy having a lot of large water system take our logs down to customers who really just want the whole log. But no, we usually do the chopping and the cutting and the sawing and the milling, and they come up here to get it. It's only our strangest of clients want to have float an entire tree down the river, and it's a little destructive to the ecosystem as it goes down because it's not natural. It's part of the river system was crafted by some people, but it was a good portion of the stream that was already there was in place. But oh yes, right here. You had to have been to Iggy's before you left, right?
I believe so. It has been quite a while.
Well, no one can mistake not going to the ooze and booze. So you come up to like you hear the energy, and you start to hear the dialogue and some bits of like music as you draw closer and closer. And this is our point where we change the tempo for the music. So, with that in ado, let me introduce tavern going music. Woo! Crowd as well. But yeah, in the token chat. But anyway, um, well, it seems things are a little busy. I have some business going on, but yeah, step right in. This is Ooze and Booze. This is Iggy's place. She's nice. And just because we were in this one city for a little bit, we have another scene change. What does that mean?
More darkness. God damn it. I wish I had dark vision.
All right, I gotta bring some new characters into the scene of things because I wasn't expecting Bert to come along with you. Alright,
Well, I mean,
and
he's the one that decided to come along with me.
yeah, well, yeah. You're an interesting fellow. While I'm doing this, I will reveal to you the map, but Takkul is going to use the restroom real quick. So I'm going to give you access so you can move your token. And yeah, give me like 3 minutes. So apologies to people who are watching right now. I need to do what they call a coolant leak. Because, reasons. I'll be right back, Jeremy.
Damn Warforge.
I heard that before I left.
Damn Warforge.
Yeah. Laugh it up, fuzzball. Anyway, I am back. And with that,
Welcome.
we're back to the tavern. Hopefully I think my headset did decide to be funny and disabled my audio for.
I see.
Alright, but I have my own theme back for the tavern. And so, at this point, Modo, you've arrived at the Ooze and Booze. Iggy! I got the new person with me. Help me bring in a big set today. Oh, what are you bringing? Iggy, calm down. This is, Modo, introduce yourself. This is the owner here.
Hello, my name is Modo. It's nice to see you.
Modo! Iggy, bless shouting. He's younger ears. Huh? No, duck you. Oh, okay. I'll sit over here. What you be?
What was that?
What you be?
What you need or what you be?
I think she's saying what you be.
I be a halfling.
Kind of like.
Oh my god! Iggy, you grew!
Iggy no grow. And she kind of like goes back and get some drinks.
Iggy became enlarged.
No drink. Okay, no drink. Oh, thank you. Oh, thank you. Going now. Yeah. Do something. Yeah. Okay. Thank you. Yeah. Iki is the Well, I don't need to keep saying she is. This is her place. This is our business. It's good business. Good client. I mean, I like the people that come here. Most of us locals, but you're one of the no strangers or no travelers, I should say.
Yeah. It does seem like a nice place.
Wait, who the? So wait a second. Give me one moment. Excuse me. What? Hey, I thought I saw you. What are you doing here? So soon? You're drinking already? Brother.
Arnold.
Barrett, you came. Why did you leave the job so early today? Did you finish on it? No. Zeke got it. He's okay. He's got it. But I have a new person. I mean, they're not with the company, but they're honorary. What do you mean honorary? If it's it's better for me to show you and them tell you than for me to explain and not give the whole truth because I don't want to fabric. Okay. Who's new person? New person.
Hello.
Brother. Oh, new person. New person. Takkul, come on. You can do this, buddy. You can do this. All right. Hey, halfling. Hey, you're a different halfling. Yeah, he's new. This is Modo.
My name is Moto. It's nice to meet you.
Hello, Moto. Yeah. Anyway, Iggy, can we get a drink, please? What want? I was some ale. What ale? What ale? What ale? What ale?
Dark ale.
Dark. Okay. What order? Krogo, get ale. Krogo, get ale.
Oh my god, he's gone.
They get ale. they went basically to the basement to get some.
Yeah, I know, but I just watched his fucking character.
Oh, coin, you pay. Yeah, we pay.
How much?
Yeah. Group. You are group. You group. You are group.
Yeah, we group.
Group 7. You 2. What B? Together? Alone. This kobold has got the strangest quirk to her. But this is Iggy. Iggy Ooze. She's a green scaled kobold and a bit of yellow on her underbelly and chin. Yellow kind of like a charred brown frills, blue eyes, and looks like they're missing their upper right front fang. So they have, when they try to say certain words, they kind of go in that regard. It just doesn't pronounce the same way as other kobolds. But kobolds have a really strange way of speaking anyway, so it doesn't add to the fact that it's already hard to understand. What do? 2 silver. You 2 silver. No, you 3 silver. Me? By 3. 3 much. Need to get more. Ale. Booze. Okay. Yeah. I'll take 3. Thank you. Coffers.
Have change?
Change? Me no change. Me still green.
I take out a gold piece.
Go.
Yeah.
Wait. Iggy, wait. I think he's trying to trade for silver. Yeah. Go for silver. Smart. Dumb. Take
No.
only gold. Keep gold.
Gold
No,
for silver. Gold for silver. Pay for drink.
No, Iggy. Iggy, he's trying to. Iggy, he's trying to get different coin so he can use silver instead of using coin to buy things. Okay, go to coffer. Get silver. Trade silver. Okay. Would you like silver for trade?
Yes.
Okay, what give? 2 gold. 20, 30, 40? No, 20 silver.
Okay. I just passed. What would be the exchange rate?
It's 10 silver to gold. Make it simple.
Okay, good. Okay.
Simple exchange rate.
So I will pass 2 gold pieces for 20 silver.
Okay, pay interest. Okay, 19 silver you get. Kidding. No kid to eat. Anyway, 20 silver. I keep gold.
No.
Yeah, you keep gold. As the orc comes back up the stairs and he's carrying like what looks to be an entire barrel. Ale. Good. Puncture ale. Pug. Step side. I do. At this point, you realize Iggy takes something out of her pocket, and it's just a really extremely sharp, pointed, jagged tooth. Give me a perception check.
This is one of her teeth, isn't it? Oh, okay.
It's more than likely the other missing tooth.
Yeah. The fact that I get net 20s for just information.
They seem to knocked it out at some point and just kept it and used it as a means of puncturing the barrels and maybe other things here at this establishment. Tooth's still good. They go to make to insert it and like put a hole in the barrel. Will tap. Make a strength check. It's a 9. Strong barrel. It hurt. Iggy. Cargo. Let's try. Oh. And now, Corgo, the orc chef, is going to try.
Oh god.
And with resounding gentle strength, not even using the full might of his hand, he just takes his pinky and his thumb, and he just, without resistance, the tooth goes in and is inserted. Good tap. You tap good. Yeah, tap good. Iggy, Krogo tap good.
Yeah. Alright, move out the way, stupid tap.
Wait, what? Oh,
Can I figure out if that's a half orc or a full orc?
sure. Roll me a natural 20.
Wait, roll you a natural 20.
Yeah, because you seem to be so good at doing them, you know.
Well, yeah, but I'm wondering why. 7. Okay, that's close. That's close, but no.
He seems full blown orc.
Okay, that makes sense.
He definitely has the characteristics and charm of one, at least.
Okay.
Okay, tap good. Alright. Mugs. Croco, get mugs.
Alright. 3, 2, 5 mugs.
No,
Fine.
5 mugs. 3 mugs.
What? He's gonna make an intelligence check to see how many that is. Ooh.
Eats the mug.
He's playing into his character so well. Oh no. 3, and he gives her 6.
No.
5 mugs in this
but you
turn.
said 3.
No, I said 3. You think 3.
Okay. Take what need? She snatches away and goes to kick him in the shin. Okay. Go cook.
Good cook. Better cook. Lousy cook. No good.
Iggy.
Yeah, what want? Brooke, what want?
Ale?
Oh, yeah. Okay. You got silver.
She's kind of steps on the counter.
Present silver. No ale.
2 silver.
2. Yeah.
2.
You. Yeah, you.
3. I remember.
You.
Yeah. 2.
Good. Money making today. Move that way. Put in safe.
Okay.
Oh my god.
Anyway, what bring to Thotho? Glass. New person. Modoki.
Trying to figure
Iggy, it's
I didn't ask you his name. I asked his name.
Yeah. My name is Modo.
Modo?
Yes.
Funny name. Like it. Anyway.
goes to without it is so weird. This creature's quirky nature. Didn't even take a mug. Just goes over and just sips from the tap that they made from this ale.
Anyway. Modo. What do here?
Yeah. What would do here? Yeah. What do here?
I'm looking for someone who can tell me what this might be.
What is?
And do you present it, or are you?
Yeah,
just
I'm gonna
talking about
present a flask.
Oh.
Basically a vial of... This is a vial of a substance...
He tries to snatch it from you. Make a dexterity. Make a strength saving throw.
Oh my.
Gonna...
That's a 20. Unnatural.
She tries to reach it to get a closer look, but no, you're too quick, and you have the grip gets really strong.
Funny black vial. What do?
That is what I'm trying to figure out.
You know figure out, you dumb!
Jesus Christ, why is this character so mean? Why am I asking that? Anyway, sorry, I'm getting choked up my own characters. I'm sorry.
Okay, funny black vial. Don't know what do. Here in Thoglass. Trying to find reason. That it?
Trying to find what flask do.
Ah. Well, thing and flask. Right?
Yes.
Ah. Wait, funny black stuff? I don't know what funny black stuff.
They were trying to they're trying to ascertain for a second what that is.
Funny black stuff. Funny black stuff. Funny black stuff. Hey, you know funny black stuff?
No listen to story. Sorry, gotta cook.
Ah, no, go cook.
I'm laughing. He rolled. He rolls natural 20. Like, I know what funny black stuff.
Pot make funny clang.
Okay.
What?
Okay. Kobold's so mean.
I'll be mean when I bite your tendon. Anyway, Brooke, you know?
I'm not certain. Can I see?
Sure. Here, take a look.
He'll take a perception check.
You can't really glean much.
No one really can.
I don't know. It's weird. It's funny black powder. Is it gun powder, explosive black powder? Where'd you find? Where'd you find? Where'd you find it?
I found it in the forest. Somewhere deep in the forest, along the trees.
Funny black powder. Salty ash and forest. Probably spores.
It might
Spores
be.
make me feel tingly. Snort, snort.
No.
No snort, snort.
No.
Okay.
I am not sure what it might do.
Huh.
It may be poison spores.
Poison spores. Tastes good on garlic.
May cause death.
Yep. Tasty sometimes, but only good once.
Don't mind Iggy. Yeah, don't mind Iggy. She's
Eccentric.
yeah. Anyway, sorry it's not much help, but
Oh, you know. Oh,
what? No, what do you know, Iggy?
you know. Festival have people. People might know. Big festival. St. Petersburg. Go. Maybe find out. I don't know.
Well,
Festival.
brother, weren't you? Weren't you going that curse these different voices. Ugh. Yeah, I should have rehearsed. My apologies.
Oh, don't worry, it's fine. To be honest, I'm trying my best to rehearse too.
Well, we're in this together, buddy. I'm sorry.
I was
least-
alone at work for the entire 8.5 hours. I had a lot of time to try.
That's good.
Did you think St. Petersburg have potential? Not reason, potential. Of
It might.
finding something. Maybe. Something. Something maybe. Maybe something.
It always could be.
Goes back to drink more of the ale. It's about this time that they should. No, they hold their liquor pretty damn well. For how small they are, they're literally the same size as you, if not in terms of
Remember, they're
category.
dwarves. They also have advantage on poison, which alcohol is a poison.
Oh, kobolds?
No, not kobolds, dwarves.
Yeah, this is Iggy that was sipping from our own tap.
Okay.
You're probably at this point. I'm good on more ale. Actually, the dwarves should have rolled by now since they finished. Yep. Okay. Bert's good, and Brooke is good.
Yes,
Brother, and they clink their empty mugs
to
together.
be honest, I probably should roll myself.
You should.
Oh god.
Do the funny. You hold it.
14.
Not an issue. It's not an issue. You don't hold as well as the dwarves do, but you hold it in pretty well. Not an, just it's nice. It's got a really like malt texture to it. It kind of like wraps itself around the tongue. Just a hint bit of the barley you kind of taste.
Mm.
And it's pleasant. It's and then as it kind of like you finish sipping, it's really mellow. It's smooth. Not the sweetest, but it's decent for an ale. And then as the sweetness kind of subsides, the bitterness kind of like overtakes the flavor. And yep, that's ale, all right.
Mm.
Pittsburgh. And B. R.G. Ferris. Yeah. Say Ferrisburg.
Anyway, have you been that? When you came here, which way did you come from?
To be honest, I came from around here. I was just about to go over the mountain when I met your brother.
Right, what?
Oh,
Oh, hold
sorry.
on.
Oh, sorry. It's probably
What are you trying to say to him? Because is this before you went on your journey to the west, or is this on your way back today in the past few
you
days?
did tell me I was from this side, and I went over to the mountain.
You did, but they weren't here at the time. They didn't make their business till like a year after you made your trek.
Okay.
So you would not have known
Okay,
these
so
brothers.
okay. I lived in the mountains for 9-10 years.
You live in mountains? You? Likely not. Wait, really?
Yes, I lived among the trees on the mountain.
Huh. You live in tree? Tree man. Tree fountain man. Ooh, cool. Tell story? Tell story. No.
What?
Please.
What type of story?
I evict you if no tell story. Just kidding.
I'd be inclined to know, but damn it. I'd be inclined to though. There we go. Finally got it back. Well, we came here with our father about 8 years ago.
Okay.
Made up shop.
Hmm.
Yeah, that's right. So Modo, was it?
Yes.
There is a festival, as Iggy was saying, to the south, and there is a road that goes around the western part of the lake and goes southward and bypasses the kind of runs alongside and bypasses the falls or the waterfall as you go further eastward. The river goes in that direction. You kind of bypass that and or go around the lake, and you'll come from across your way going toward St. Ferrisburg, as I think I actually have a road name for it. Hello.
Oh, hi.
Oh, the funny thing happened again. Awesome.
Nice.
Yeah. Anyway, it would be Werner Road, and it connects from St. Ferrisburg to Thoglath.
Okay.
Yeah, and it's a few days travel, but going back to the characters, it takes a few days, but I should be there before the event starts, and maybe when things start kicking up, it lasts for about 3 days. There might be an expert or someone who can point you in the direction of some form of expertise as to what that container has at your side.
That would be a good idea.
Um, I don't know if anyone else in town really could be capable, or we have no alchemist or those who can look into strange, kind of like glares of the vial as you kind of like have it like
Yeah.
lay in your hand.
Compounds.
Compound or powders, nah, it's not my thing. Cutting, carving, making trinkets and shapes and toys and furnishings out of wood. That's what I do. But, anyway. Yeah, brother. You don't need company, do you? No, you stay and help, Benjamin. Okay. Yes, I'm okay. Next year, maybe? Yeah, maybe next year. Or if Benjamin thinks you should. Okay. Uh, well, looks like it's all you this time, Modo. As much as I like to entertain you and keep you company, you're a pretty good talker and makes things interesting around here, as opposed to just the rain, the weather, the trees, the chopping, the sawing, the usual. But there's good people here. But you're one of the most interesting things to show up, and you haven't even done anything spectacular. It's just that's how boring they can get here sometimes. But it's a comfortable town. Maybe boring's best. It's right around this moment. Wait a minute. Oh, damn it. He had a thought for what the powder or might have been, and then
Gone.
he rolled a 2, and then I have no clue what that could be, but something maybe. I uh,
I mean,
someone's got to know. I don't.
You know? You know nothing.
Sure thing, you're right. I don't know anything. Hey, look, a pony.
Huh? Where? What?
He takes out like a wooden horse in like the palms of his hand.
Ooh, teeth clacker.
Yeah, you can have thief clacker. Another ale, please.
Teeth clacker give ale? Okay.
Gives him another ale and just takes the wooden horse and starts gnawing on it. See if they chip another tooth. Okay, they don't chip another tooth. It's a decent constitution roll.
Yeah.
All right, that could have been bad.
Yeah. Do you want to see something interesting?
Who are you talking to when you say that?
I guess both of the brothers.
Sure. Yeah, what it might be?
Do you want to know what the weather is tomorrow?
That would be handy, but probably rain. During about this time, go ahead and roll me 3 20s.
320s?
Yep.
Okay. The 4, 14, 19.
Go
Oh,
ahead.
no.
Go ahead and make your prediction, buddy.
I guess I'm going to use Druidcraft to find out what's happening tomorrow.
Well, you sure are now.
Over the next 24 hours.
God, I love this so much. Okay. So you know that before the day ends up, the temperature is going to remain the same, cold and damp. The wind is going to pick up, but it'll be light. And that it's gonna be heavy rain again. But guess what you got this time? You got shelter above your head, so...
Yeah.
Do you relay this information to them?
I mean, it might just show because the effect might manifest as a golden orb. It basically manifests as basically something in front of me.
Yeah. So in this case, the how I would describe it is it's very similar to that the other night where you went to do the same thing to kind of get a gauge. Yeah. It's pretty much tit for tat. Obviously, the wind being more of a key factor this time around. The temperature about the same, but the heavy rain, yeah, it's going to be in the higher end of the heavy rain. It's the miserable kind of weather. You want a break from it.
Yeah, I
And
relay
you-
the information to them.
Rain again? Well, it's to be expected. Maybe you'll clear up at St. Ferrisburg. Hopefully. Well, I wish the best, brother. I really do. Hey, Iggy, thank you for the drinks.
Don't mention it. Don't mention it. Hey, don't forget to tip the waiter.
Yeah, waiter. What waiter? Let me get out of here.
Give me the other silver.
Yeah, sure. Yeah, sure.
Silver.
Goes to takes the silver from him. Anyway, Modo, it's been a pleasure meeting you. I wish you the best. I hope you find what you're looking for as far as what is concerning pertaining to that vial you have. But yeah, come back anytime and visit. Help us cut down some trees and plant some trees and maybe show you rest of town next time. But yeah, I got to get back to work and help my other brother in Heathrow or Ziklo and these Z words.
Yeah.
I'll see you next time.
Yeah.
And
It was very nice to meet you too, Bertram.
next time. And there he goes. At this point, Iggy's like the wooden horse is chewing on the silver piece. Just and let's see if they choke. They don't choke. Okay, they accidentally swallow it for a second, but they spit it back up. Yeah.
Take silver, point, and safe. Don't eat
Silver. Oh, yeah, don't eat silver. Got it.
Good. Anyway. Brooke.
What is it?
I like the clicky clacky horse. It's good. Anyway, you, Modo. You staying for the night?
Yes.
You're staying for the night too, right? You have your stuff in the back, your cart and carriage?
I do, yeah?
Good, okay. Remember, keys under the desk when you want to get out of the stables.
Yeah, you're right. Okay. Modo, so you can ride with me to St. Ferrisburg. You have protection, things to defend yourself if things get hazy. There's sometimes bandits and brigands that line the road, but not always. They usually find themselves on the more southeastern roads that go from to St. Ferrisburg and elsewhere around this time of year.
I would be fine. As I use produce flame and just make the flame go even hotter.
Oh shit! Where the? Yeah, sorry. I got a little too much there in my own throat. Iggy is frightened. Never. How are you doing that? Oh. And you get roll me an insight check for both of them. Two checks.
Insight check for both.
Yeah.
6. Oh my god, they're low.
You're not certain
That would
exactly.
have been a 10 and an 8.
Okay. Who would the 10 be for? For the for Brooke?
Probably for Brooke, yeah. As he's the closest.
You think you have an idea? Maybe he's just not used to parlor tricks, and it just kind of surprised him. Iggy? They're just frightened of how cool you are, it seems. Not certain. What? How you do that?
You
Oh,
both,
what's it? Hey, whoa. 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 What's that?
are you all not familiar with magic?
Well, no. Magic's very... not... it's... you don't see it, really. You hear about it. And you've been away for a while. But even beforehand, like, even in your... where you came from, where you hailed from, Modo, magic is very uncommon.
Okay.
To have, like, a magic user in a tavern is... it's a little concerning, but also happens a way of, like, getting onlookers. What else can you do? Yeah, what else can you do?
Does anyone have a seed of a flower or a tree?
Iggy kind of spits up kind of... it might be a watermelon seed or some type of acorn. You're not certain. Roll me a nature check.
Okay. That would be a 18.
It's some form of a pumpkin seed.
I will immediately make it the seed pod open.
Whoa. Whoa. Oh. How do you do that? Cargo, look at this! What? Whoa. What are you doing there? How? Huh.
It has been a while. I was in the forest for so long that I communed with nature.
Forest man! Oh, you can speak to the forest? That's wicked.
Yeah.
Oh.
I am a druid.
The hell's a druid?
One
I don't
who
know.
communes
What's...
with nature and uses the power of nature.
So, I'm gonna say this. You don't even know what a druid is. You know that you have powers.
So I
You've-
wouldn't know what a druid is.
As I said, Jeremy,
Okay.
or in this case, Modo, some
Magic is
people
so
aren't
rare that
some
nobody
people
knows.
aren't really certain what classifies or what classes are related to the essence of... people just in this case think you're one with nature or have affinity for nature magics in this regard. It stems from, the divine.
You're godly? Magic from God? Oh, nature god. Ooh, nature godling.
Oh. That's kind of neat. Wow. You can make plants grow. It's... whoa. You could make grog.
No grog. Grog. Icky! That's me.
Huh? I mean, there's other things I can do.
Like what?
Do
Yeah,
you
like
have
what?
Do you have an empty barrel?
Gargo, you know what to do.
I do?
Help me. Help me.
Okay. They both, in the unison, start, like, taking turns drinking the barrel down.
Oh my god!
Brooke, help!
Yeah, you got fucking... Why do I have to do 5 voices at once?
Channel that Arnold! Come on!
You got it! Jeez. Oh. All right. This is 4 different checks. One has advantage because poison. Fucking hell.
Yeah.
Oh no!
Oh my god, they're all drunk.
Okay. All right. So, Iggy. Iggy.
I mean,
Iggy
they should have had
it
an
starts like guzzling.
barrel.
Iggy starts. Let me see if they even had intelligence beforehand. Ah, well, it's too late now. I hit it. Right now, she is on the floor, like belly full, and there's still like liquid pouring out of her mouth from like ale.
God.
Corgo is stumped across the stool on the other side. No more. Oh, and then Brooke is just.
Oh my god.
He's stone faced. He's quiet. He's like never seen such an individual like so serene, but like incorporeal. You see a little bit of grayness in their skin.
I didn't think you would all drink it. To make an empty one.
I didn't think so either, but hey, it's good entertainment. Hey, take this, Iggy, and he just tosses 2 silver onto her, like
Yeah.
slightly, like very inebriated and maybe partially drowned. Let me see if they have to start rolling. There's still liquid in their mouth.
Yeah.
Oh no, they make save. All right.
I guess. Is the liquid
You go to
still pouring out of the barrel?
it's still pouring out. It's about you. You're gonna go to lift it.
Yes.
I'll make a strip check.
Oh my god, it's still very much full. If it's
I mean,
I have to roll.
I mean, you're small.
14.
It's about 4/5 empty. If you leave it like teetered on the edge, it should be finished pouring out on the floor on their bodies for. God, I hope you don't use fire anywhere near them right now.
No.
To
be honest, do I have
for about another
to be
minute?
honest,
It'll be.
if there's mugs on the counter, I'm just gonna grab them and start trying to fill them up just to not waste as much liquor.
Oh, hey, Iggy, take another 2 silver. Oh, yes, absolutely. I'll pay for this. And more silver just keeps being pelted on top of Iggy. It's a good party. Hey, Corgo, you there, chop? Krogo.
Yeah.
Krogo, feel. Nope, he can't. Words aren't a thing for him.
Yeah.
Iggy, how we doing? Has the liquid still in your throat? Oh
Yep.
no, Iggy's starting to look a little gray. Iggy, Iggy, get out! Hey! Oh! Starts to tilt her head to the side.
Yeah.
Hey, Iggy, come to.
Man,
Iggy, calm down. Okay.
I'm gonna take 4 silver out and just place it on the counter.
barrel empty.
Yep.
Good.
I'm gonna tilt the. I guess I'm gonna tilt the barrel back up since it's empty and open it up.
Okay.
Do I do this?
Yeah, you do this roll. What are you trying to do exactly?
I'm going to cast Create or Destroy Water and fill it with
Oh.
water.
Oh my god. That's fucking be this.
Is it 10 gallons? Or
If I remember, you create up to 10 gallons of clean water within range in an open container. Alternatively, the rain falls as rain in a 30-foot cube within range.
I would say you could concentrate. Like, you don't have to have it like pour in a large. You could make it a extended spell and have it go in the opening, or you can open the top and it
That's what I
can
was
be.
doing. I was opening the top of the barrel that's empty.
Okay. All right. Just give me a dexterity.
Treat? Treat?
Give me a dexterity check to make sure you can just keep it most of the lining intact as you do this.
Nope. That's 5 for
You
dexterity.
get the top off, but the top's not gonna stay back on. It's gonna have to be reapplied with some tools.
Okay.
But yeah, you got the top off at least.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm gonna fill the whole barrel with water as they watch as it just fills with water.
Where'd water come from?
Wait, how are you doing that? Whoa.
Wow.
And are you trying to do anything special, by the way? And this point, Brooke kind of like regains consciousness. Like he was standing there the whole time, like still, like upright.
Yeah, I think since I can create 10 gallons, I'll make it into a fountain.
Give me a performance check.
Okay. Oh god, performance.
It was about
That would be a 12.
You're able to a degree, make a nice little fountain going, as if it's trickling out from a spout. It's oddly pleasant and just kind of
Nature man. Woo! Bring water. Give funny name to you. Water bringer? Mound man? Tree man? I know. Half nature. Ah yes, half nature. Nature.
I like. Hey, what's your name? Hey, yeah,
My name would be Modo.
Modo.
Yes.
Modo, the nature hobo. That's a cool nickname. Modo, the nature hobo. It's got a nice ring to it. Sorry, you probably don't like it. I'm not good with names.
No, it's fine. I have been out in the forest for too long. I might as well.
Nature hobo. Heh, rhymes. Makes sense. With Modo. Hobo. Modo hobo. Heh. Cool. Hey, what do with water? Bath? 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 Smelly bath?
You could. It is very clean water.
Smell clean. So not rancid.
Wow, I do say this is at this point, like,
Hey. I got an idea. Next time you come, you put on show. We don't have good music today. We haven't have good music in a while. You can put on a show. Magic show of me. Yeah. Make Iggy magic. Come out of box. Wet box.
You know what?
Hey, Modo?
Why not?
Modo?
Yes.
You got a job. Next time, come back. Magic man. Okay? Magic nature man.
Alright, Iggy. I'll come back eventually.
that sounds pretty good. I like that.
Yeah, that sounds... I'll come to watch that.
Yeah, maybe do Magic Man stuff and festival. I don't know. You could help me sell things with your magic. It's weird.
It would be interesting, and maybe by the time I get back, I may even have more.
Give me that. I gotta clean this lap. Hell on the floor. Sticky. No, like sticky. Sticky on feet. Ew.
Yeah. Hey, I'll go clean, Icky.
Yeah, you'll go clean. It's clean. What room?
Yes, I would like a room.
1 gold, 2 silver.
1 gold until silver. Okay.
Mark that down.
Yeah, I am.
Alright.
1
'Cause I'm
gold,
not.
2 silver. I'm always making sure. Right now I have 37 gold, 12 silver.
So the tavern like patrons kind of like give you a pat in the back. Remember, nature man, magic. Next time,
Yeah.
please.
I will come back. Yes.
Sweet.
Wow. You're pretty cool. And, magic is kind of neat. Be sure to come back. I'll be here.
Yeah, I will definitely come back.
Wow, look at you. You got a lot of people liking your digs and
what you groove on with this whole nature thing. Can you make a tree?
Could I make a tree?
I don't know. I can make. No, this is a silly question. Anyway,
I
Iggy,
can
can I get my key? Yeah, key for your room. And don't forget your stuff in the morning. Yeah, I will. Hey, see you later in the morning, Brooke. I'll be sure. Hey, wait, that's me. See you in the morning. See you in the morning, Modo. I'll be sure to get you.
Alright, see you in the morning, Brooke.
Okay. So at this point, people are starting to really chill for the evening. A lot of the days gone by. There's been a lot of shenanigans that have happened in this place because of one particular halfling just bringing in the wind into town, and then you hear it. Nope. The rain's come back, and it's pouring, and it's constant. Let's see. Do I got a thing for rain and only rain? I think I do.
Yeah.
Not resin, rain. What? How?
Resin.
Like plastic resin. How did I?
Oh, I
how did
know
do
what you mean by plastic resin.
There you go.
I've watched people fill tables with resin just to watch that. It's amazing.
Yeah. But yeah, the atmosphere kind of sombers down, and Iggy goes back to cleaning with Krogo, and
Alright,
Thank you, Iggy.
Yeah. Don't mention it. Don't forget magic when you come back. Okay. See you later.
Yeah. See you later, Iggy.
so yeah, the rooms would be upstairs. I just have that one area as just a designation, as if it would go in that direction. But yeah, it's the evening's caught up real quick. The day and being drunk and half drunk and going through the different forms of sobriety is just it's been a day. It's people in your life again, and it's hectic, and you're not sure if you remember it being this hectic before you left. If it was, you probably might have not have left. I don't know. Depends on the circumstances. But anyway,
Yeah.
you're here at the Ooze and Booze, ready to sleep off, and hopefully this damnable rain will not be such a sore, and you wake up in the morning and start your journey. But yeah,
Let's hope.
you take your gear off, you strip down, you nestle under the covers. I don't have a bed for you on screen, but it's there in your head.
Okay.
You start to think about the journey so far. It's interesting. You met people. You met possible danger the night before when you were trying to survive under that tree. And then you start to feel the weight of the night bear on you, and your mind starts to come to ease, and your mind finds purchase and comfort, and eventually thoughts, and those thoughts drag your eyelids down, and eventually sleep comes. You don't have to roll a d20 for this one. You go into the night soundly,
Okay.
and then you awake. Well, there it is. It's just same heavy rain that you went to sleep to, and it's a new day and a long rest. And your spells are there. All right, so your spell slots are all recharged and ready to go. So if you want to change anything out, feel free to do so. But the day begins.
I think I'm still fine with what I have.
And you hear a knocking. Hey, you awake? I think he said this was your room.
Yeah, it is, bro.
All right.
I'm clothed, right?
Oh yeah, you had some time
Okay.
to wake up. I'm not gonna do that to you. I'm not gonna traumatize your character.
Yeah, making sure. I'm awake.
Anyway, the cart's outside. Got a long ways to go. It's about 2 days travel.
Okay.
But we got the road. And no break-ins, hopefully. Anyway. Iggy! See you in a few days.
Ah, you going to festival? Okay. Hope you're so good for me.
Oh, Iggy's voice is killing me. Anyway, you ready, Modo?
I am Brooke.
Hey, don't forget the key. I need the key.
Here's the key.
Thank you. See you next time. Don't forget. Don't forget. Don't forget.
Yeah.
Nature man. Nature hobo man.
I will not forget Iggy. I
Good,
will
good,
be
good.
back.
Iggy gives you this strange licking thing from across their lips. Give me an insight check.
Oh god. That would be a 13.
It wasn't a negative essence or gesture. It seemed like it didn't seem disrespectful. Maybe it was a sign of respect or acknowledgement. You're not entirely sure, but it didn't feel hostile or
Okay.
as if she was going to start taking chunks out of you. Anyway, long trip. You ready?
Yes.
Anyway, here, I have a coat for you. Should fit you. It used to be an old one of mine, but it's good for the rain. So just add for your trip. Worn leather coat. Your inventory.
Will do.
Yep, that's it.
Yep.
All right. See you next time, Iggy. Go, go.
Yeah.
There we go. Just added the item.
Woohoo. I love when it does that.
I just-
Bye, Brooke. Yeah. See you. Okay.
Don't forget to come back. Come back soon.
And you depart.
Okay.
All right.
Whee.
As you go outside and the rain's downpouring, you look up into the skies where would that ash come from? All this is it just build up and coagulate somewhere. But that doesn't seem right. It was so in a serene spot in the forest, and there's no sign of it being damp when you got it, other than its just own texture when you went to touch it and your basic senses against it. That awkward semi-metallic smell. A little pungent, but it didn't seem like it was toxic. But it's in the vial now, safe and secure. Hopefully, as you go back and to the stables and get the cart with Brooke, thinking, oh, maybe this is the right step. You're not certain, but it's definitely a start. So, for the day ahead, since you'll be traveling by cart, and he has a small oxen carrying it, and there's a sort of good of wood products in the back. Give me a survival check and an animal handling check, as you both take turns for the day going down the road.
So first will be survival. The second one would be animal handling.
Okie doke.
Survival would be an 8. Animal handling nat 20, so 24.
Yeah, natural 20 actually makes up for it. It's let me now for Brooks End. Okay. Oh yeah. Huh. Okay, how's this gonna work out? It's that's 3 successes and 2 failures. So, you know what? All right. The day goes by, and you're going down the road. You go past like the edge of the lake, and you go beyond the point where you start to lose sight of the town, and Thogloss suddenly becomes. It starts to become a recess, in in your memory, kind of like how it was before. But like, no, it's because of the direction you're going. Everything's just falling back into the back of your mind, and you feel comfort. I mean, you have the rain coming down on you. That's not a bad thing. I mean, you have a little more protection this time around. But yeah, you make decent headway until the cart starts bumping. And then Brooke looks over to the side. Ah, damn. Well, I wonder what happened. What is Brooke looking at, I wonder? Give me a perception check.
Yeah, that is
One
a
of
24.
So one of the axles has sprung a crack. But you did make it about 10 miles down the road before this occurred. But since you had the animal handling in regard, you're able to kind of like, the rattling did kind of like shake up the ox for a bit, but it wasn't enough to make it kind of like lose its composure.
Okay.
But there is a slight crack in portion of the axle, and whenever it goes over, it kind of creaks a little bit when it makes that rotation. Do you have anything in hand that could be to maybe haphazardly mend its structure?
And its structure.
You wouldn't happen to have the mend cantrip, would you? Oh man, that would be a good time to have it, but that's okay.
No.
Brooke at this point.
Wait, does a druid even learn that spell?
Yeah, druids can learn mend.
Yeah, I can see mending, yeah.
But Brooke at this point starts to. This is his bread and butter. He works with wood, so he is going to attempt to kind of make a slight modification to kind of increase its or
Integrity?
return its structural integrity. So, you can assist him, or he can just roll one straight roll.
You know what? I'll try my best to assist.
Okay. All right. So he's gonna roll, and you roll with him, and he'll use his modifier.
Okay.
Oh.
Oh.
Ooh. Okay. All right. So 7 plus of tools. Okay. Yeah. All right. He struggles. It takes him about an hour, but he's able to kind of take some portions of some. They're basically not cardboard, like in terms of its thickness, but it's a little thicker. He's able to bend and contort it using some tools to help adjust its rigidity and its malleability, and to where the rain doesn't help because he kind of slips a few times, and he fumbles one of his tools at one point. But he's able to get to where he can wrap this little piece around the crack, and then kind of like hammers in some wooden nails. All right, that should keep it good for the rest of the trip. I might have to get a new axle when we're in the next town, but hopefully no more surprises. But it's
Let us hope.
and it slowed you down for a bit, but only knocked you out for about an hour and a half. You've got another maybe 5 or 6 hours worth of daylight before the storm's own darkness kind of like overtakes the day. So give me a survival check, and then
Oh my god, why? That'll be a 10.
ooh,
When it comes to survival, we are horrid.
Brooke at one point loses control of the reins, and the ox starts to drift a little bit veered to the right of the road, and you end up on the gravel more, and then you're in the grass, and then hey, wait, stupid, come on, get back in the road, come on, what do you do it now? And he's able to like regain it, and then but no, you got mud on the wheels now, and you thought you guided him the right place to do it, but you're stuck in the mud for a bit, so you're gonna have to help. In order to get to the situation, you have to help the ox help pull the cart out of the mud on the side of the road.
Okay.
All right, so he's gonna push. The ox is gonna try to pull, and then you make a strength check to help.
Would I
pull.
be able to place, I guess, twigs and branches underneath the wheel to at least get some traction?
You can try. I can't stop you, but I don't know how. Give me a survival check to see if you can collect something decent enough to like help.
Oh wait, that's a D100.
You're 92%, 92% chance. 92% sure that you'll find a branch or something.
Just D100. You know what? Yeah, you're fine.
Yeah. Now roll to see what kind you'll get. Other than saying, yeah. Oh.
Let's see. That would be a 10 again.
Yeah, you're pretty confident these hand twigs are going to be good enough and sturdy enough to help prop the wheels stuck in the mud. All right, so go ahead and give me a D20. Ooh, okay. Ooh, okay.
Yeah, that's just 19.
Okay, that's good.
If this is
Brooke failed, but the ox made it definitely made, and it's starting to pull out of the mud. Not all the way yet. It needs one more oomph. So you can assist either Brooke or the ox.
You know what? Well, I'll assist Brooke.
Okay. Give me one more.
Oh, we're going somewhere.
So at this point, the ox is struggling, and it feels like it's teetering on the edge of like pulling the cart behind it. It's like there's a lot of wood and other items in the back there. I mean, like you kind of felt it bump up and down. It's certainly hefty, but no, it pulls, and you hear the mud starting to like give, and then finally the wheels catch the ground out of the mud, back into the cobble, and then back onto the road. Still a mess, but man, these wheels are caked in mud now, and it's definitely going to be hard to slow down if you go down a really big decline. But you're free, and you have about maybe 3 hours of daylight now. That stopped you for about maybe 15 minutes. So, one more from the both of you.
Okay.
Ooh. Okay.
Uh,
okay.
Was this for strength?
This is just for navigation, so survival.
Okay, so survival?
Yeah.
That'll be a 16.
Okay, good. All right. You felt so many hardships today, and like the past,
Oh.
the last day and the evening before, but today, man, you're not gonna let nature get the better. You're not gonna let Chai get the better of you. She's gonna be your ally, and you get the sense, yeah, I know how to navigate these roads. I know how to help keep this animal on track. We're gonna. So I would say at this point, you feel towards the end of the day, Brooke kind of like muttered to himself, "Ah, good. I think we're halfway. If at this point, we'll definitely be there before 2 days. So we're making good time, and I might have enough time to get all my shops in my what are you gonna call it, Takkul? The fan setup. Yeah.
Okay.
So, yeah. At this point, Brooke kind of helps usher the ox over to the side, and kind of a decent enclave where it's not too muddy, under a tree, and kind of gets a little pulls over a tarp cover over the cart, and then tries to get like some type of like little some sort of fabric cover to put over the ox's head as it tries to like keep its head out of the rain and make it a little more comfortable. But yeah, you have for the night. You have cover, like a burlap sack cover over the cart, and you hear the rain hit against it. It's like it smacks against the like the skin of the or the outer layer, or it's epidural layer, or whatever you call it when you have the outer layer of skin or something.
Yeah.
Epidermis. There we go.
Yeah.
But yeah. So there's all kinds of nice things you can find down here. There's plenty of food, plenty of women, plenty of men, if you're into that. Plenty of snack foods, plenty of drink. What else? Lots of music, performers, arts and crafts. My stuff, plenty of woodcrafts. Yeah. Nothing to get shy of boredom. Lots to do in St. Ferrisburg's festival.
Okay.
Now that you kind of hear more and more about it, roll me a history check.
Okay. This is one
Nice.
of the things I was bad with. This would be a 15.
St. Ferrisburg. You know just enough about it to know that it's home to a very powerful duke, and he has made it the mainstay for like ever since this town's very famous history of a knight who sacrificed himself to protect the denizens of the town. And at the time it had a different name, but the people eventually who knew of his sacrifice, and he became a martyr, and the people undertook part of his name, and hence why they call it St. Ferrisburg. And the particular knight in question, their name was Ferris, from a time several hundred years ago. And the festival is in honor of said town and said knight. That is what you can glean of that.
Okay.
So anyway, you're welcome to do other things in the burg, but feel free to help if you want. If you have any more of those fancy tricks you had, that would be welcome. It might bring customers.
might get a chip of what I make. My brothers would appreciate it. It helps me give more clientele that can bring back and more people go to Stoglass. So, just a consideration.
I'll see
Oh
what
yeah,
I can do.
you're also getting paid coming with me because you're kind of protection. So, yeah. So as the conversation kind of wanes and the night goes on and the rain remains steady, your eyes start to get heavier again. It's the norm. You just try to tune your mind of all the irritating white noise, abrupt as it can be. Oh, give me one last perception check to see, just kind of like your little night's watch as you both kind of.
That would be a
13.
Yeah, that's 13.
You don't really see anything as the dim goes to dusk. It's mostly just the rain, and even people who think of robbing people, they usually don't want to do it in inclement weather because that means they might get stuck or impacted as well. Rain affects everybody in the negative. And for now, you feel safe. Or at least visually, you don't see anything that can put you at risk. So, eventually the night comes and the recesses in your mind, you find yourself lingering and falling back to, and now, well, we'll find out if the rain's going to bother you tomorrow or not. Jeremy, give me 3 D20 rolls, buddy.
Oh god. Okay.
I love this so much. Okay. Okay, cool. You're gonna love this.
Oh god, just more rain.
It still remains the same temperature, and the new day comes. The wind is still as constant as it was the day before, even into the night. It doesn't seem to increase any. It's just steady. This storm system that's passing through must be immense. But the heavy rain has died down, and it's lightened in load. And it doesn't seem to be pelting you with as much ferocity. So, going ahead, it'll be a little easier navigating and trying to stay out of the mud spot as you go down the road. Give me a survival check.
Oh god, why? That would be a 9.
All right, and okay, it's a 12. You feel, as you take the reins for the first portion of the morning, kind of like leading, having the ox navigated properly going down the road. It's mundane. Nothing of issue. And then Brooke kind of starts closing his eyes a little bit. Seems to getting bored and kind of getting a little morning sleepy after waking up a few hours prior and kind of falls asleep for a bit.
Oh
no. And when he kind of his voice kind of agitates the ox, and then make me an animal handling check as the ox kind of gets a little spooked from his antics.
Oh god, that's another 9.
Man. Oh boy. Okay. The ox comes to a rapid halt and just stops. But your momentum keeps going, and part of the cart slams into the back of the ox's hind legs. And for a bit, the ox let out a huge snarl. It is not happy. Easy, it's okay, it's just the cart, it's not going to hurt you. It kind of like snorts and flares its nostrils. Calm down. It's okay. He tries getting the reins to have it go. Come on, let's go. We have to keep going to St. Petersburg. What are you doing? Dumb animal. Ah. Can you do anything?
Well,
As of now, the animal is stubborn and does not want to do anything. It is just sitting there in the rain.
I'm gonna get down and, I guess, check its legs to see if there's any damage to them.
Sure. Roll me medicine check. Or a perception check.
Oh, perception, that would be a 17.
Okay. You don't see anything. Maybe it got chafed a little bit from the wood, but you don't see any bruising or blood. It's got thick hair and fur and lining, so it would be you'd have to kind of really dig around it, and you don't feel. I would say, how comfortable do you feel, given your size, being around the hindquarters of an animal that's more than 20 times your weight? And
Because I'm a halfling, I do not fear anything.
well, I wouldn't say you get frightened easily, but
yeah, I know. So it's
common.
like,
This is a common sense thing rather than.
I know it is common sense to not get that close, but Modo doesn't care. They will.
Okay. All right. Roll me an animal handling check. Okay.
That
All right.
would be a 17.
So you're trying to get closer to see?
Yeah.
As you peer closer and loom in, and you see, it looks like there's a splinter, very faint, stuck in one of where the leg bends, where the equivalent where the back of the knee would be, for their hind leg.
Yeah, there's not a word for the back of the knee.
Yeah, would you like to try taking it out?
Yes.
Okay.
I will try to calm the animal first.
Oh, okay. Well, the animal is calm. It's more agitated in the situation and the car than. But go ahead.
Oh. Yeah, that would be a. I think that's a 21.
Yeah, at this point you feel confident in front of getting in its face and kind of making some hand gestures, not to spook it, but just kind of reassure it that everything's okay. What are you doing? You're speaking to the ox? That's weird. His name's Chester, if you wanted to know. So
thank you.
Yeah, the name of the ox, he told you his name's Chester. Kind of
right, Chester.
Let's out like an oxen kind of moo.
Okay. I am just calming him down. There seems to be a splinter in the back of his knee. I'm going to
splinter. Okay, be careful. Don't get kicked. Take your head off.
That's why I'm calming him down.
Good. Don't get kicked though.
Alright, I'm gonna try to remove the splinter.
Okay. You have advantage since the animal seems to be pretty. It feels confident, or it feels reassured by you to a degree.
Oh my god! Why? That's a 9. Why? Why does it want me to get kicked?
I would say it flinches a little bit, and
it's either that, or is it a medicine check to remove it?
You know what? Since you're trying to remove a foreign object from the body, I would count that as a medicine check.
That would be an 11 then.
That is good enough.
Better, at least.
That is above the threshold of not getting kicked.
Yes, not getting kicked.
I did not want to
damage me immediately.
I didn't want to do 2d6 worth of bludgeoning damage to you right there.
Yeah. I mean, that
Anyway,
that could outright kill me.
it could, especially if it critted. That would be funny. Oh man.
Yeah, that would have
Ugh.
been hilarious.
Anyway, all right.
Can you roll just to check what would have happened?
Sure. Let me see if it connected first off. What's your AC? Oh, okay. Now the AC.
My AC was 16, so that already went
Okay.
above.
Yeah. All right. Now for the damage. No.
Okay.
You would have been kicked in the chest. It would have hurt.
I would have hit
You
took
got-
half
you would've
my
got-
health.
You would have gotten the wind knocked out of you. But
Oh, yeah.
luckily that didn't happen. But in an alternate world, you got kicked really freaking hard. But no, the splinter comes out. There's a tiny bit of blood at the tip, maybe a centimeter. It didn't go in very far. And you take it out and you pluck it, or you can keep it, depending what you want to do. You never know how improvised weapons work.
A splinter? Oh,
Hey
God.
man, a splinter can make the difference between life and death. You never know.
All right, it's gonna stay in the bag.
Okay, sick. I
We
love
now
this.
have a splinter. 1d1 damage.
And then 100 sessions from now, it's gonna come back to bite me. What do you mean the splinter turn into like something that influences the anyway?
No.
But no, the ox lets out like a kind of like a bellowed moo, and kind of like turns its neck to the side to like look at you, and kind of like shakes it up and down. It was like, as if trying to say thanks.
You're welcome, Chester.
Hey, you two do it. You two, yeah, come on, it's cool. Yeah, you two done? Talking?
Yeah.
Okay,
Yeah,
let's get on the road. Come on, Chester, let's get going. Since I remembered your name.
Since I remembered your name.
All right. Okay. Survival is good. You want to roll animal handling?
Why not? So far, animal handling's going kinda well, but
Well,
I probably
you
will
get a-
die.
You get a +2, since it seems to be reacting pretty well and thankful to your recent
Oh my god, that's an 8. Animal handling. It's never failed me until now.
This is so much fun. Oh my god, and it's so long. I'm so sorry. Anyway,
Don't worry, it's
let's
fine.
do this. Anyway, yeah, wow.
I basically have an hour.
We're stuck in the. Okay, this whole session is being stuck in the road. Anyway, Brooke feels very confident that we're gonna get there. Hector doesn't want to move. He's just sitting there, sticking his tongue out, kind of like lapping at the rain. And you're just kind of shaking the reins, like, well, you say what you want to say. What are you doing? Come on, hurry up! Are you going to take us there or what? We're playing with Chester.
Please, Chester, could you please move?
Kind of like bellows out,
I beg of you, we need to
Not
get to the city.
not acknowledging you, just sitting there and lapping at the rain, like a animal of its nature. Kind of chewing some cud on the side. All right, this is getting ridiculous. All right, Brooke kind of chops off the cart. Hey, what are you doing? Come on! And he just goes to the front of the cow. We have to go. And he just puts his hands around the sides of Chester's face. Look at me. We need to go. We are sitting ducks. To rain, to maybe lightning, to brigands. And you don't like brigands because they'll turn you into beef. Yeah, beef. And you can kind of see if you can if you're peripheral or you're kind of peering over, you kind of see the acknowledgement in the ox's eyes. It looks like it opens its eyes up a little more when he says beef.
Yeah.
All right,
You understand now? Okay, good. Come on. All right, do your thing, Modo. He hops back on the cart. Yeah.
Let's go, Chester.
All right. Roll another animal handling check with your additional +2.
That would
That'd be a
be
13.
let's see, 13. Yeah, plus 2, 15.
15. Okay.
Yeah, because you gave me the plus
Yeah.
2.
Yeah, I know. Because of they're kind of like in your graces right now with the splinter. Yeah. Chester starts moving again, and it kind of builds up a little bit because it's a crawl. It's a heavy cart, but the rain is unpleasant. The ox doesn't care. Brooke is agitated, and you're just doing your best you can to get through.
What a day! I swear, I need more ale, or I can't wait to get there. The whole bed and being out the God's damnable rain.
All right. Ooh.
Oh.
Damn. All right. At this point, the other half of the day, Brooke takes over the reins, so you can kind of take a break from it. And maybe not even 20 or 30 minutes after trading with him and getting a decent bit down the road, you feel maybe you're 30 some odd miles from Glass and more than halfway there to St. Ferrisburg, but you hear it again.
Wheel.
As the wheel starts to
Oh no, no! It's too soon now. Chester, slow down. All right, we're stopping, Chester. Damn cart.
and he gets out and just goes to check it.
All right, the crack's gotten larger. Give me a bit. I'll do what I can.
He's gonna take the same kind of supplies, and
I'm not gonna have enough to do my crafts there. My best day is always the second day. I hope they have spare wood down there. It's not the same as what we have. But we gotta get there. And I don't want to be stuck here.
and you notice on your way down here, there's no one's coming up this road, and no one has gone by you. This is a very dormant road. Not much traffic goes between here and St. Ferrisburg this time of year, or because people are already there, and you're just at the back end, or maybe you're at the very forefront. You're not certain, but that's not something that's on Brooke's mind right now. His is just trying to get you moving again. So, would you like to assist him, or would you like to aid him in some way involving your druid craft?
To be honest, I was also thinking, can I use Entangle and focus it on the wheel itself to make vines just grip it and hold it together?
How long will it last?
Concentration says up to a minute, so I feel like if I hold concentration, it stays.
Let me check real quick.
I'm not sure when it ends. It could be that it only lasts for up to a minute.
Grasping vines sprout from the ground in a 20-foot radius. Blah, 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 blah. Creature in the area you can cast. For the sake of this, I will, in the usage of the spell, I would say you can use it in the flavor of using it to help him bend the wood and keep it in place as he goes to kind of hammer in the other nails to kind of retrofit and kind of protect the crack that's around this axle.
Okay, I'll do that.
Give me one DC 20 wisdom check.
One wisdom.
Yeah.
That would be a 17.
Okay, you have no issue trying to manipulate and have this fine. It kind of he kind of gets startled for a verse. It's like,
Oh, what's that? Oh, okay.
and then the vine kind of like sprouts from the road, as if it's like a kind of like a hook.
Yeah.
And then it kind of like folds itself over this area where he kind of has the wood, like the little piece of flat wood, which is able to be kind of flexed over.
Mm.
And he's able to kind of
No, that way.
and kind of like directs the vine to like help him keep the piece in place. And now he will try to fashion and make a quick repair. That's good enough.
Yes, it is.
In doing so, 1 nail, 2 nails, 3 nails, 4 nails.
Okay.
He kind of looks it over.
All right. It looks secure. Oh, may the gods be with us.
Perfect.
Okay, whatever you did, whatever the fancy plant magic, it helped. It saved some time.
That's good.
What probably would have taken him an hour or 30 minutes trying to like do himself as you watched, took literally like 2 minutes. So you didn't get stuck on the road for too long.
Okay. Once again, with guts.
And he goes to, well, see if he can manage an animal handling check and a survival check.
Nope.
Chester is just enjoying the moment.
What do you mean? What? Come on, we're not sightseeing. Ugh, Chester, come on. Ah,
To be honest,
Hey.
it's starting. To be honest, Brooke is starting to sound like a Sesame Street character.
I'm sorry, my voice is getting a little strained, so
I
have
know,
to-
I know, it's taking
Oh.
so long, but it's kind of getting funnier as time
Oh my
goes
god.
on.
This is a punishment session, that's what it is. It's
I'm
like,
sorry.
oh yeah, oh it's literally the opposite of Max's session. It's funny. It's really funny. Oh my god. Anyway.
So wait,
hi-
Max's session was not
Hey,
funny at all.
We'll talk about it another time. Anyway, let's get you through the session. Brooke is gonna hop out once again, and just go up to Chester's face.
what are you doing? Come on, man. Come on.
And he like starts like,
All right. When I count to 3, you go. 1, 2, 3. All right. Come on, Chester. Come on, Chester. Come on, Chester.
and he starts dancing.
Come on, Chester.
He's trying to like encourage the ox to like move.
Come on.
And he starts clapping his hands.
Come on, Chester. Come on, Chester. You can do this, Chester. Come on. Yeah. Come on, Chester. Come on, Chester. Yeah. Come on, Chester. Come on, Chester. Yeah.
He's going to roll performance. Chester actually looks at him, and for a period, like, starts to move as if like interested in to see what Brooke is doing, and the cart starts moving a little bit.
All right. It's time. All right. Get the reins. Let's go.
Make a anime handling check.
Okay. That would be a 14. If
Okay.
I add that +2 you gave me, that'll be a 16.
Okay, that is enough. Even the 10 by
Yeah.
itself was enough.
Okay.
He kind of you see Brooke kind of like hardly like get back and try to climb aboard as like the cart starts moving again.
Okay. Ugh. I am not a performer. I don't want to do that again. My lungs are heavy.
Yeah, he's a little exasperated from saying Chester's name so much and then just jumping down like a misaligned idiot. for sure. But yeah, the Chester the Ox is definitely moving again in the direction that you feel is the way you need to go.
Okay.
All right. I would say you've been on the road for about 7 hours now, and you started early in the day, which is about maybe quarter crest sunrise, which is equivalent to like 7:30 in the morning. And around now, it's about getting close toward the end of the day. Give me, actually, both of you, you'll both give me animal handling checks.
Oh god.
Okay, that's
Okay,
good.
that's good. We ain't going nowhere.
Anyway, well,
We're stuck here forever.
Brooke was like had control until like it gets closer to the evening. It's like maybe an hour or two away from like before dust starts to fall. And
Okay, all right. You ready to change over? Modo? Modo, you listening? Modo? Hello?
Yeah. Yes, I'm
and
ready.
he realizes that Moto's you fallen asleep. Just kind of like not realizing you just got so comfortable. The sound of the rain just put you to sleep, and the movement of the cart kind of like rocking you back and forth. Man, it's like my mom rocking me in a chair, and you fall asleep, and
Are you got to be kidding me? Oh, come on!
all
Alright, this is going to hurt you more than it's going to hurt me. Which just means it's going to hurt you.
he's gonna make a attack on you. What's your AC?
16.
That's a 16. 14 plus
Nice.
2. And he just tries to make a smack across the face. He's not trying to do damages, just enough to like wake you. Make me. This is so weird. You're so in tuned and entranced with this sleep. Make me a wisdom saving throw to see if you can maintain this nice dream you're in.
Oh no, 9.
You wake up and you got a welt across your face. Oh, you're thinking.
Oh. I fell
What are you
asleep,
doing?
didn't I?
Yeah, you fell asleep. Do you want a mirror? I don't have a mirror, but you certainly fell asleep. Come on, we gotta go. Let's make some more time so we can get there. This trip, I swear. Give me those reins.
He takes the. He's so frustrated at this point. He doesn't even know how to formulate words. I'll do this. God damn it.
We're never gonna leave.
I am a prisoner to my own session.
Is this what it feels like? Is this what it feels like?
The
This is
never-ending
ridiculous.
session.
This is ridiculous. I'm trying to get you somewhere, and
Your gods are saying Modo does not need to see the party. He will
Fuck
be
it.
on the road forever.
Fuck it. I'm gonna roll my own d20. All right.
Net 1.
No. Well, we play this. We play this next bit out. It's simply what we do. Okay. He takes the reins from you, and as soon as he flicks it,
Chester doesn't move.
no. It appears it's waterlogged, and some of the sinew has come undone.
Oh.
And it's barely connected. The right part of the reins aren't barely connected to Chester's harness.
Oh.
And for like the third or fourth time today, Brooke is gonna get out and inspect to see what he can do.
Oh my god.
Here, help me real quick.
Yep. I'll help out.
My God. Alright. Okay, so this has come undone. How good are you at making knots?
I was pretty good tying knots when we were bringing in the logs.
Good. That's a start. Okay, you take this in, I take this in. We try to fasten it back together. Alright.
Okay.
This is a combined check, so it is going to be dexterity with intelligence, or no, with intelligence. You're trying to thread it in such a way because the rain is impacting your grip
Okay.
to where you can try to thread the loops and where you can knot them together to where you can kind of like get the reins back in a portion where they won't like snap if they.
Okay.
All right, so give me just a dexterity check, and then I'll do the intelligence check.
Okay.
And it'll be an intelligence on.
It's fine.
Oh, come.
We ain't never leaving. The gods said no.
Jeremy?
What did he roll? I went down to madness. I'm sorry. Oh,
That's what he rolled.
Wait. Where is it? 3. What's his intelligence modifier?
1. No, wait. He's a craft. 2. My bad. Sorry.
Oh, okay, same as me. So literally, we both rolled a 5. I'm in pain. So much pain. You're going to die.
Well, what you thought was a knot certainly was a knot until suddenly
It came undone.
now there's why are there 3 segments to this rain now? Apparently, when you were twisting one end, the other came. The sinews started to get really loose from all the waterlogging, and it just simply separated itself from what it was connected to. So, yeah, now you have. Okay.
And what did Brooke do?
Brooke thought he was doing. What's it good?
We are going to die.
It's basically he thought he was doing a square knot.
Okay.
And all he did was made a funny loop, and he thought it was good. Wow, I'm speechless.
that wasn't supposed to happen.
I kind of agree with you. This is not supposed to happen.
I am. We'll try again in the morning. Hey, Chester? Hey, buddy?
What?
Yeah, go over there. Come on.
He tries to pull like the little strap underneath where the harness goes underneath Chester's tin. He tries to get him to like pull him over.
Please roll just to see if it breaks too.
Sure. Okay, a 16. Okay.
So it doesn't break that part.
Okay. No, it just he's kind of leading the ox down over to the grass and then into like the outstretch or the outskirts of the woods.
I guess we're camping here tonight.
I guess so.
Wow. My disappointment is immeasurable, and my day is ruined. Amazing.
That makes 2 of us.
Yeah. You and me both, buddy. Man, maybe you'd been better just staying at the mountain, not dealing with me. I'm sorry. Wow.
No. This is also my fault too.
I don't know. I mean, other than you falling asleep, that's the only, drawback, but... Huh. Everything can't be aces, I guess.
No, it can't.
Jesus.
Well, I'll look out for a bit. Get some chow and stay under the tarp.
Okay.
And he'll do basically the first lookout because hey, take that. It's another 16. So
Nice.
All right, I think we're good. So you can start getting some shut eye. I'll wake you up when I want to get some shut eye.
Thank you.
So I would say you started falling asleep around 5:30 is the equivalent of that. Like
Okay.
it would be right equivalent to when the sun or the moon would be starting to rise. So quarterized. Yeah, quarterized for the lunar rise.
Yep.
And the rain starts to let up a little bit, but not much. It's constant. But hey, you get to sleep this time without getting slapped in the face. That's a plus, I guess.
Yeah, it is.
All right. He's gonna wake you up.
All right. My turn.
Okay. I'm up.
All right. Just to be a lookout for him so he can get some rest. Give me a perception check.
Okay. Please, Shia. Please. Let it be good, just so we can continue on. I beg of you.
I can't proceed.
Yes!
Okay.
25!
You have never been so eagle-eyed in the moment of need.
Oh, God.
And you could have sworn you saw some, ravens flying from one end of the road to the other, into the other side of the woods, going downward on the hills and cliff. There's a subtle cliff to your left. It would be where this part of the ridge of the mountain starts to become the basin or the base of the range from this portion of the land you're in. But no, just for the sighting of some birds. Actually, no. It would be 9 o'clock. It would have been owls. My bad. You wouldn't have. You'd see them just faintly, ever so faintly. Some of moon light peeking through. But no, nothing of extreme catches you or worries you, and just the steady dripping and tumbling of rain.
Okay.
And slowly you start to come to rest. And eventually dreams. It's been a really eventful day, and uneventful in some regards as well. Give me with DC 20 wisdom, or not just give me a. Sorry,
God.
I'm sorry. I'm my own mind's getting ahead of me. Just give me
don't worry,
wisdom.
I'm
Give me a
tired
wisdom
too.
saving throw.
Okay. That would be a 15.
Okay. Yeah. You maintain some good thoughts. Nothing loosens your grip on the reality you're in, and you feel some warm feelings come to you. Just the past. It's like your time in the other side of the mountain range and the other lands. It's just wow. Nature and being around has definitely taught me the patience and virtues needed to just tolerate the unending onslaught it can put on you at any given notice, and you've learned to really
To be
appreciate it.
honest, I will say one thing. Of all the things, I sometimes got a nat 1. I forgot I had lucky.
Yeah, well,
Yeah, for next time.
for next time.
We probably would have been out of here a lot quicker if I remembered.
It's okay, Jeremy. It's okay. It's a memorable journey. At this point, finally, the rain lets up. It's a new day. And you can just go back to the sounds of the wilderness as they come to take you back over. Not to, take your land, but they take your senses. We return to the sounds of the wilderness. And the day is quiet, somber. Okay. Oh, you get plenty of sleep? We got up super early. Oh, man. I don't even see the sun yet, but we might have a chance still to get there in time. All right.
That's what I'm hoping.
For the start of this journey, I will start off with one, and you will do the other.
Uh-oh.
All right? That's his, and then yours.
Okay.
Excellent.
Perfect.
Definitely pulls the weight on his end. So this is for basically survival. Just getting back on the road mostly.
22.
Okay. Yeah. You're definitely able to help circumvent the issue of him trying to help push the cart with the aid of the ox back onto the road. And there you are, finally, again, without issue.
And we fixed the reeds?
What's that?
We fixed the reins?
Oh shit. Yeah. Okay, so you can either go in the front of the cart and hold Chester under the chin, or you could attempt to, with 2 checks, intelligence and dexterity, try to rework the reins into some fashion with not work. So I'll roll, and then you roll.
Okay.
Ooh. Okay.
Oh, okay.
I got a 12. So
this was for what? Dexterity or intelligence?
Are you rolling? Which one is highest for you?
Dexterity.
Okay. I will take intelligence. So that's a 12 plus. So that's a 14 from me.
That would be a let's see, 9. That would be 11.
Okay. All right. Nothing too impossible. They're waterlogged, and your hands are clammy from just being in the water for so long. Just not like you're in the ocean, but just the exposure to the precipitation and the amount of moisture content that is just, and the coldness of the air. It just permeating against you in your hands. But it takes a while. It didn't take an hour, but
oh yeah,
you get the knots fastened right before you start to see some sun peering through the thickness of the clouds.
Yeah, I mean I did sleep, so I get my spell slots back again.
Yes.
Okay.
Thankfully.
Yeah, thankfully.
With the survival in tandem, you're back on the road, and you're not certain if you're gonna make it in time or if you'll make it on time. But at least there's no more rain.
Yep.
But yeah. All right. Now the last series of rolls for. We'll see what determines. Well, I say last series of rolls, but I'll roll one and then you roll one.
Okay.
So animal handling for yours, and then I'll roll survival for Brooke.
Okay.
Ooh.
Nat 1. I can re-roll.
Okay. What'd you get?
That will be a 14 for animal handling.
This is a funky number for this dice.
I am thankful. I remember I have lucky now.
Good. Please do.
Yeah, I will remember from now on.
All right, that is a 13 for him. So modifier, there'll be a 15. So with haste, you're able to fling the reins and get Chester on a better groove and trot to his step, and he's pulling this cart along, and without too much struggle. There's some dips and because of the mud that gathers and coagulates on the road, but no, nothing that outrightly stops you. And then, what's that? Give me a perception check.
Oh God, no! Please. Oh, why does it want to? Why does it like me to have a 1? At least I re-roll these.
You get to okay.
That's an 11.
It's an 11. Okay. You see? Yeah, you see bushes up in the middle of the road?
A bush is in the middle of the road.
No, you get a little closer. Oh, no, those are people. Okay, all right.
Bush people.
Oh, finally, someone on the forsaken road. Oh, I thought we were in the wildlands or something. Long dead, just on this endless journey. Oh.
Yeah, we definitely were on an endless journey.
And you start to catch up. It's like, oh, there's a caravan of people. And they all seem to be pointing in the same direction. And their pace is much more slow due to the amount of traffic that all seem to be flowing and going this way.
Okay.
Ah, hello, tidings.
Oh, yeah? Oh, you coming to the festival?
Yeah.
Oh, well, you got a long line ahead of you. Yeah, St. Firstburg is just over that hill.
Huh.
Well, that's good. How much longer with this pace?
Oh, about 2 hours.
2 hours? What day is it?
I think it's probably Thursday.
Thursday? Oh no. It's day of festival. I'm not gonna get my things in time, I don't think. Ah,
That depends. Do you
Well, at
think
least
you
we're
can
here.
work in the back?
what do you mean? What?
Do you think you can work in the back? We still have 2 hours until we get there.
Well, I could get some of my items ready, but it's still I still have to register for my stand. I can't just go to a random one and just say I own it or claim it for the days. You gotta pay to rent it for the duration, and then you have to have your registry and your license of what your occupation is.
Hmm.
Yeah, they have their own format of instructions and procedures. Can't just waltz in and take a stand or have a booth.
Okay.
Wouldn't be fair to the other people. So, what time is it, mister?
I got up about 3 hours ago and finally caught up to this crowd here. Maybe 7:15.
7:15? Oh, alright. Oh well, at least we're here. Just about.
And it's kind of like it's a slow crawl as you get closer, and then the different kind of like carts and carriages kind of separate, going to the respective areas where they need to be.
Okay, well I still need to register, so, alright. So I want you to do this. I know my way around this town. Stick with the cart, watch Chester,
Okay.
and I'll be back.
Will do.
Hey, just keep an eye on all my stuff, okay?
Will do.
And he just kind of like walks off and finds like an off little trail that kind of goes around. You see it kind of go across some buildings, or maybe they're houses, or some residential areas, and then kind of goes in an alleyway, and you don't see him beyond that. 10 minutes, 20 minutes, and you're getting closer as the line gets closer to what looks to be a pretty security gate, or basically a checkpoint gate. And there are hundreds of people in front of you. Hundreds.
Wow.
Some people in carts, a lot of people are peddlers, just walking. Some looks like traveling merchants, all kinds of makes and types of races and creatures and different beasts of burden. People in various colorful outfits, instruments and tools you've never seen. It's definitely the makes of a festival in the works, soon to transpire. And you're here, hopefully what seems to be at the beginning. You hope. Or maybe this is just pre-day. You're not certain. But about 30 minutes or so have passed since Brooke has kind of made his little side path into hopefully getting what he needs taken care of. 35 minutes. Chester chewing on some more cud. Kind of like moves. And some dung gets picked out from his rear. Yeah. Animals. That's not going to change. "40 minutes. You start to hear calls in the front of the group. Seems to be 8:12. It is currently 8:12. You don't have a watch, but actually, no. Would you know what a watch is? Hold on.
No.
Give me an intelligence check.
Okay. Intelligence check. Let's see. Nope.
No.
No, not a wicked thing.
He's probably talking about 8:12 to Hamilton. Measurement of food and meat, maybe? You're not certain, but it sounds interesting. Why does this happen every single time? Okay, anyway. It's right around this point, Brooke shows up. Oh, okay. You wouldn't believe this. Oh,
What
we
happened?
got a spot still. We have a spot. Okay,
That is perfect.
Chester. Bring Chester this way, all right? We still have
Okay.
time, because we're vendors. And we have our... Okay. Oh, all right. There's this other access way on the other side of town. It's for those who basically pay the registry and blah, 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 blah. I'm not going to bore you with all the talk.
Okay.
We can skip the whole line.
That's
Okay.
perfect.
Yes.
From before, they kept screaming 8:12.
Oh, we don't have much time. That's until the gates open up at 8:30. Oh, let's hurry up. Come on, Chester.
And he kind of gets back on the cart and starts to take the reins. Yeah, 17, no issue. Chester starts going, trudging across another outstretch of the road, kind of goes under the grass and then over into another little side path. Kind of bypasses the area he walked before to go in between the alleyway and the little houses and the side on the opposite side of the outskirts of the town. And this is this would be so you came from the north but the line took you to the southern edge, and the little where he knew to go was a southeastern alleyway. So what he's doing now is Brooke is taking you to a northern road section of the town to hopefully put you in the position of being where that you should be as far as, you know, on the main avenue or the main street where a lot of all this is going to be housed. And he kind of explains this to you.
Okay, so we're gonna be at this booth here. There's gonna be a guard that's gonna give me my number for the stall, but we're going to wait for him to come up with the rest of my paper. So we're gonna wait here, and then he's going to usher us in and basically be our guide into where exactly we have our stuff stationed for the next 3 days. Does that make sense?
Yes, it does.
Okay, good.
At this point, there is a guard that comes up. But no, it's a different one. He just walks by.
Come on.
And you hear, like, make me a perception check.
Oh God.
It's a 14.
Yeah.
You hear what is to be, hey, and that's all. Probably the guard, very few of them on the other side is mentioning the time of when so and so opens. You didn't hear which one, but you hope it's not soon.
Mm-hmm.
Maybe 2 minutes pass, and then another guard comes by. All right, are you Brooke Glaus?
Aye? Okay. Yeah, that's me for Glass then Stumps. We do wood goods. I do various types of, crafts and such using woods.
All right, you're going to follow me. I will be your chaperone, and I will guide you to where you'll be for the remainder of this festival. Not every stand and booth will have a guard nearby, but there will be adequate protection and security for the means of the extent of this festival. You have our assurance. He kind of does like a little, their version of a salute, kind of like puts his right fist across like his sternum, and then outward, and then back to his like resting his basically into like a pose where he's holding his spear.
Mm.
All right. So over here, follow me. You'll be in stand.
All right, let me get my chart here. Okay. I need to write this down.
Yeah. To be honest, I'm looking at what time it is.
Yeah, it's 1:25. I'm sorry, buddy.
I know, to be honest. Like, at least I'm working late tomorrow, so it makes sense.
Okay.
But I usually go to sleep at like 12:30 on these nights.
I'm sorry, Jeremy. I
don't
wasn't expecting
worry.
all those
don't
hazards.
Worry. Don't worry. The latest I can go is basically like 1:30 to 2.
Oh, well, don't worry.
Okay, you should be at stand 44? This looks to be right.
You'll be just across the opposite side of Thunder.
Okay, alright, I know that place. Not an issue.
All right, well, have a happy festival. Blessings of St. Ferrisburg, or St. Ferris to you, sir. And you as well, sir. Mr. Newface.
But yeah, the kind of guard kind of wings the side of your cart as you go into this access way, and you see there's multitudes of dozens of people of various makes and different types of tables being set up. Still, some people already have their like stuff in
Mm.
preparation and already like they have their advertisements and like their board that states what they're be selling and their business name. They even have like their license and registration and for their like for their profession, their table numbers, and then finally, table 44.
Salvation! It wasn't like this last year, but man, it's been one heck of a ride. I couldn't have done it without you. Thank you.
You're very welcome, and thank you for the trip.
Not a problem. We'll get some food at some point, but help me set up.
Will do.
And at this point, you hear like the cry of one of the soldiers further down, similar to where you were on the opposite side of the gate, and you hear it. 8:28. Preparations for the gate. Festival soon to open. Gates. Festival starts at 8:30. And he.
Okay. We need to get the company name, the placard. Don't mind Chester. He'll be fine eating back there.
Okay.
There's a little stable. There's like a little area where he's kind of like stationed, and he's got like he's kind of tied off against like a column or a pillar on like one of the adjacent buildings behind the stand. But yeah, he pulls out the placard for the company name, saying "Glouse and Stumps," woods and goods, and starts putting all these different kind of like carved wood trinkets, toys. There's like several like wooden ships that are in bottles, like things you've never seen before, like very articulate models. It's things of exceptional quality, and basically in this case, and there's like he has a few like empty boxes and the same thing, and he kind of like you see briefly you don't have to make a perception check because you have a pretty high passive.
Yeah.
It's a container that holds small little wood pieces, like it looks like toothpicks and splinter like type pieces, like almost things look like if a popsicle stick was a thing in the D&D universe, like things of that shape and nature. And this, you wouldn't know entirely what it is, but this would be the fantasy equivalent of a model build kit, similar to like Gunpla or something, but it's in the shape of a cart or a chariot, and then like two little like cut pieces of wooden horses that would be like affixed to it to pull it.
Okay.
So it's definitely like an adult or a child could easily collect this. Granted, they have enough gold and silver, but it's exceptional detail, and it brings you back a little bit. I mean, you've been on at least one horse ride in your time, and it's pleasant, and it's much different than an ox when you're being carried by a carriage or a cart. And they typically behave a lot better and are a lot less stubborn. Around this point, all right, everybody, 8:30. And then the gates start to separate and protract inward to the town. And then a flux of people and crowds start swarming in, coming closer and closer to the stands to where you all dot and lie at the St. Ferrisburg Festival. And that's where we'll end our session.
Yeah. Oh, and here I thought I was going to have to make a celebration.
All right, hold on a second.
Treat. 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 Treat.
I think he knows now.
So that's the trick?
Hold on.
Maybe.
Treat. 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 Treat.
Treat? Treat? It is time. And here I thought I was going to have to make a firework.